Welcome back to OtakuDaiKun. We're going to be playing some more Nikke, Goddess of Victory. Needed to take a break from some of the bigger videos that I've been pumping out lately, and this will help catch up and have a good time. Yeah. Let me go ahead and send out the posts on social media so we can gather more people. And then when we got enough people in, we can go ahead and start playing. Cool, here's some of the game music. Hey Haggis, how you doing? How are you doing today? Today's a fairly exciting day for me, I suppose. We're supposed to be closing on the sale of our house, so that should be all finalized. Also, let me know what you guys think of the volume. If the music's too loud, you can't hear me very well. I've been doing okay. Like I said, today's fairly good day in that regard. Hopefully I don't have to do anything like majorly urgent during the live stream to finalize that. They got the new Coins in Rush event for Nikke.
It's not like me at all.
Lots and lots of new bunny girls. I'm not usually a huge fan of them, but I'm very glad that Milk is there. In fact, let me show off a little bit of the stuff with Milk and some of the other new bunny girls while we're waiting for more people to join, and then we'll get in on the main stream. Let's see how I go in here.
Lunches, Jim Rat.
So many bunnies. So many bunnies. Records repository, there we go. Is this the one? One of these has some nice CGs of the bunny girls.
For the sake of secrecy, shall we dispose of her? What? Just kidding. Why bother killing?
Let me just rush through here.
Hey, what the hell are you?
Yeah, Milk is my favorite Nikke, and so I'm glad that she gets some love.
Join the event or what?
Yeah, I was planning to, but...
Huh? The outfit. That's actually
The game also dropped some new story content that is really crazy. We still haven't even caught up to that part in the main story, but yeah.
What?
A streamer you like watching is a bunny girl. Well, that's fun. Who's that?
You stand out
What's their name?
too much right now. Me? For starters, what you're wearing now is
well.
Okay, let's go through. They're gonna do some cool outfit swaps soon enough.
And with coins, so... There's really... Do you...
We keep some on hand.
Oh, it looked... What now?
My special button mashing technique.
What?
Next week I should be releasing a waifu files of Urusei Yatsura, and I'm not sure what else content-wise I'll be doing that week. We'll have to find it out. Bunny Thunder. Thunder, thunder, thunder.
How do you... hold.
This, what's...
That's pretty cool.
That's lucky.
Her? I can... Milk? I think...
She's VR chat. Gotcha. That makes sense.
You expect... Here, Exia. I'll help brush your hair for you. Oh, yeah.
Am I seriously wearing this thing right?
Start with the stockings first.
I know that much, alright? Oh, seriously. Why are these heels so freaking high?
When you're all dressed, I'll do your hair and makeup.
Again, let me know about the volume.
No way. I don't need that.
If you can hear the voices right, I can turn them up. I can do various
real
things if you
strange
need.
if you wore that outfit without any makeup.
Oh.
I did not see it. Oh, your Discord got hacked. That sucks.
Of course, it's pigtails.
Yeah,
When it comes
that
to
kind of thing
changing your
happens
image,
apparently.
pigtails are a
Thank God it
must-have.
hasn't happened to me.
Now, this.
One of my friends on Facebook got hacked, or rather there was like some scam bot thing impersonating him.
Seriously call that
Pisses me
fully
off.
dressed? You're literally half naked.
No, not yet. I still need to attach this.
Can't forget about the pasties.
Are you sure you're okay with this?
Yes, I'll make. Let's finish up quickly. High Roller is waiting.
Yeah. Now I just need to do Milk's makeup.
Fine. Do whatever you want.
After a good while. Step back into the storage unit. There.
Alright, pal. Let's get right to it.
She hardly even looks like Milk anymore in some ways.
What the?
But I like
Why's
how
your
she's
face
flustered
so
and
red?
angry. That's kind of her personality. Well... I'm really glad to be alive.
Ouch, you've got a weird look in your eyes.
What kind of weird-ass pervy line was that anyway?
So you created a new account. And then... Some people were saying that the art in Nikke is dropping off. It's not as good as it was, and I'm like, bruh. Yeah, if you've got like a new Discord that you're using, could you ping me on Discord so that you can remind me to do that? I'm like, are you kidding me? I guess compared to their previous game, what was it,
Are
like
you
Destiny's
looking at me
Child?
like that,
Which I never
High
played. Sure you'll be okay. It's very bold that she's pulling the reverse bunny girl. Which I think is very based.
Because it's just a lucky item after all.
Oh yeah, very lucky.
Looks like you're finally back to your senses, pal.
I don't know about that.
Let's set this place up as our base and start drawing up a plan. Hey, Rouge. Where are the computers and monitors?
One moment, please.
And then another bunny girl with aid here.
Master?
Aid? And that's all we've gotten to so far. But I just wanted to show that off because, you know, we're waiting for people to join. I figured that was fun. Want many people participating in chat. It'll help. We're going to be resuming the main story. Let's see here. Any thoughts on the bunny costumes? I just showed them off. I'm really glad that we got more love for Milk. Don't worry about it, Caitlin. I understand your situation. Ooh, that sounds fun. Free-run cosplay. Yeah, you told me about that earlier, but now you're starting production. Alrighty, so we're gonna go to the outpost. We're resuming from chapter 32 of the main story. A lot happened in the previous one, so I want to go ahead and recap us as we go. Recollection. That's one way to start. Okay, so Yeah, a lot of things happened in the previous video. We've been exploring this crystal region on the surface with these mysterious crystals that seem to grow and feel, thrive, I guess, or feed off of electric impulses. So Nikke are especially vulnerable to them. If they come in contact with the crystals, they'll grow and all that other stuff. So we're very careful about that and wondering why there are so many crystals and whatnot. Along the way, we discovered Grave here. Now, I already did the Old Tales event, so if you want to know more about who Grave and Cinderella are, all of that is in that particular event. But this is where we encounter them in the main story with the commander, where after Cinderella had been turned into a heretic and then eventually cured through Vapaus, she got so heavily damaged, destroying the previous Rapture Queen, that she had to go into a state of slumber, basically, and Aid, Cinderella's creator, Ave, not Aid, there's a different character, has been protecting Cinderella in this coffin ever since. And we ran into her, she was all defensive, worried, you know, she gets really triggered when we refer to Cinderella as a heretic, and this freaked her the hell out. But she also had her language circuits, like, malfunctioning, so now that those are fixed, we can actually talk to Grave and realize that, you know, she's just trying to protect Cinderella, and we can get off to a good start there, which is very good. So yeah, we're starting to be on better terms, having saved each other and whatnot. Particularly in the face of our new enemy, another heretic named Behemoth, who is this chick swarmed in black ooze, this weird black ooze that she can control. And she also seems to have the ability to control the crystals in the crystal region. So she's our main threat, and we're kind of exploring and going after her. We see what seems to be the that the heretics are trying to, like, build their own ark, is what it looks like, and we're like, what the hell? What are they going to use that for? So we have a lot to investigate there. Prior to this, we swapped out a whole bunch of our previous companions that were helping us explore the crystal region. A lot of crazy shit happened with them, like hammering. She got impaled by a bunch of the crystals, and it was about to take over her whole body. So we had to basically lop off her head and put it in a case. It's like a brain case or a head case or whatever, so that at least her body can be rebuilt later. Other characters were there. Liverin, who was supposed to be navigating with us, was actually working for Sixo, the we don't know their face, but like the super underground criminal mastermind Sixo that works through the Outer Rim and nobody has been able to identify. She was being threatened by that, which made her friend Fragile get really pissed off, because they promised never to deal with Sixo again, but she was being coerced into it. There was also Drilly. She was part of the old excavation group, but now that we've got back to our home base and we're entering back into the crystal region, we decided to part with them. They've got their own shit to figure out. Liverin is in detention, as far as I'm aware, because of the whole Sixo corroboration thing. And that's where we encountered Behemoth and Grave again. And now that Grave can actually talk to us with proper language model, we can proceed forward. She's got Cinderella in the casket. Let's see here. So in FGOJP's server, they got Noah Nemo. Apparently it's the same servant from the arcade game. Well, that's good. Yes, there's a reverse bunny suit. Grave is definitely best muscle girl in Nikke. Yeah. I don't know who else would even be a contender for muscle girl in this particular game. Thank you, Elijah Barron. Welcome to the stream. I'm going to resume the story now. If you have any more questions and you want to learn any more about the story that I might have missed or came prior, so you can just jump right on into the action, let me know. I'm sorry for shooting you. You left me with little choice. You were riled up and attacking us. Are you feeling a bit calmer now?
Yes.
I won't beat around the bush. Is Anichiro the heretic inside that coffin?
Don't you call her that!
If not her, then is it someone precious to you? If it is Anichiro inside there, then we'll do what we can to get it. If that's not the case, however, and it's someone special to you, I'm willing to help you.
You'll help me? You'll help us?
Yes. So please, tell us who or what is inside that coffin.
I don't believe you. Humans are deceitful creatures. You steal from the dead and besmirch their reputations. I don't believe you.
And again, if you want adjustment on the volume, let me know.
Her speech may be smoother, but she's still parroting the same old lines from before. Well, it's not like you can fix social awkwardness by swapping out a few parts.
Rappy slowly approaches Grave.
Stay back.
Rappy's hair turns red. So there was this big list, like, I guess, what was it, CBR, the website, the journalist website, put out a list of, like, 10 90s anime that are 10 problematic 90s anime we're still surprised people are fans of. And I'm like, oh, that sounds like the perfect opportunity for me to go watch all these shows and make a video saying all these blacklisted anime are actually really based. That's what I'm hoping. Or to actually give them a proper review by someone who's not all whiny and complainy about problematic media. So, yeah. Rumani. I don't remember Rumani. Rappy's hair turns red. Rappy! Soon, Rappy's hair returns to its original color.
You say we steal from the dead? That we besmirch their reputation? That's not true. I inherited Red Hood. Or, to be more precise, I wanted to inherit. In the end, I couldn't. It was my dream. An ideal. I wanted to be like that.
Your dream?
But, eventually it dawned on me that Red Hood and I were not one and the same.
I think the Resident Evil collab makes sense. It just kind of sucks that Capcom is kind of like, well, I don't know. You know, they sometimes put out nice waifu content, and then at the same coin flip, they'll heavily censor shit. So it's really weird. But at the very least, I like Jill, and I'm excited to see her in anime form, which we really haven't seen since, like, Marvel vs. Capcom, those games. So, yeah. You need to pay for your Crunchyroll again to watch Yu Yu Hakusho. Do they have the whole thing on there? Is it in standard definition, or do they have it, like, in a Blu-ray? That would be great if it were HD. I don't know if they were able to remaster that show or not, but yeah, I need to get into that show again, too. It's been a long, long time. I like the opening theme, the Hohoemi no Bakudan. It's like Spirit Bomb or something like that. Yeah, one of my bigger problems with the more recent Resident Evils is kind of uncanny faces with the new really good graphics or whatever. I'm like, I don't know. I don't think they're that great at graphics, so the art style I think will be nice here.
I realized that the mission wasn't mine to take on, so I gave up.
Oh yeah, and so we're being joined by the Absolute Squad, who throughout this mission are going to get a massive glow-up. Eunhwa becomes one of my least favorite, goes from one of my least favorite Nikkes into one I absolutely had to roll for.
You said before that you need to rewrite the story. That's your mission.
My mission.
And you don't give up on your mission, do you? It's been more than 100 years, and you haven't given up yet.
You're old,
No.
but you age gracefully.
haven't.
I'm envious of your resolve.
I want to know what their bodies are actually made out of.
So, tell me everything.
They're very fleshy,
What you know.
but they're also very
And what you're
robotic
trying
on
to
the
do.
inside. Can you even tell the difference most of the time?
If it's not about awakening Anichiro, and it's somehow about seeing your mission through, then I can help.
I still don't believe you. The hero Red Hood, I can't tell if you're carrying on her legacy or if you're insulting it.
Grave, look at this.
Huh? This is...
Hey there, everyone. I'm back.
Oh, it's a Vidya.
Not even death could keep me down.
Nice.
Man, this is more awkward than I thought it'd be. I heard you're still all trying to defeat the queen? It's been 100 years. What the heck are you all doing? Do you think you're the only ones who can get this job
Yeah, it's really
done?
frustrating how Fate Grand Order, Nikke, and Zenless Zone Zero all had updates pretty much around the exact same day.
You know that's not true. So please, stop now. Let someone else take over and walk away. I gave up the fight a long time ago and took some well-deserved time off. I was fortunate enough to meet some pretty great people along the way. Well, I guess that's everything.
Want to pop in and say, well, at you about the thing we're talking about? Yeah,
Red
you're not
Hood.
gonna stick around. Kamehameha wave, you mean from DBZ? Or do they use it prior to that? I don't know much about regular Dragon Ball. It's a long story, but we met with Red Hood a while ago. This is a video recording of her last will and testament. She entrusted us with the future.
Yes,
That's one hell of an endorsement.
I understand. You're the ones Red Hood entrusted everything to. I can't believe it. You actually met her. How was it?
It was good. She hadn't changed much from the Red Hood I once knew.
Oh, how I envy you.
Grave lowers her head. Even though her helmet obscures her face, it's not hard to guess what's going through her mind.
I want to see her. That transcendent beauty of hers. I want to see it again. Please, help me. No, help us. I want to meet Cinderella.
Cinderella. Of course, I'm much more familiar with the Shinku Hadoken from Street Fighter than I am Kamehameha. Our goal is to retrieve Cinderella's specialized weapon, glass slippers. If at all possible, we also want to reawaken Cinderella herself. Does that make sense to everyone?
Yep. It's all clear to me this time around. Well, good for you.
I had to replace the battery on my phone recently. Turns out that the old one was starting to balloon or swell. I'm like, geez. So I bought like a cheap kit on Amazon and popped the thing open and took the old battery out.
Unwa, the mission parameters have changed. Will that be okay?
The final say on any decisions made on the field rests with the commander. Therefore, there is no issue with any of this.
I can't say I'm entirely comfortable with it, though. It's awfully risky to awaken someone whom you're not even entirely sure is a heretic or not. I know Grave insists that she's free from corruption, but there's no way we can be sure of that.
That's correct. But look at Modernia. There have been instances where someone has become a heretic and then come back. It's not unheard of. Also, regardless of what her current situation is, if we can bring Cinderella over to our side, it would be an incredible boon for the scientific community in the Ark.
Yippoo!
It'd be a big step towards reclaiming the surface.
Make your enemies your allies is the best thing you can do.
That's true.
It would make sense
We
if they
don't
do
get
it in
many chances to
October.
encounter a heretic. Still, I have to make it clear how risky this venture is. The safest course of action would be to destroy the coffin.
The commander doesn't want to do that.
Yes, I know. But as I said, his word is final when we're here.
His judgment may seem counterintuitive at times, but he's always managed to get results. All we
Damn
can do
straight.
is hope that he's on the mark this time around.
I'm always on the mark.
Sounds like you're starting to get the hots for him.
Do you ever shut off that motor mouth of yours?
I'd suggest against falling for him. It's tough enough as it is with all the competition.
That's true.
Right.
Everybody loves Commander. Are you okay, Rappy?
What is it?
You seem to have something on your mind.
I was just thinking about Behemoth. Her defensive capabilities are unlike anything we've seen, and those clamps are a formidable weapon. In addition, since she is a heretic, we cannot discount the possibility of her being able to transform.
Transform! Been playing more Shantae. I love Shantae.
We need to steal glass
Probably make a
slippers from
waifu
such a
files of that.
monster. I was thinking about ways in which we can pull this off.
Glad to have you back.
I'm
Also
putting
working
my
on a
trust
lessons in
in you.
Magecraft on
your
succubi
judgment.
and incubi.
And engrave as well.
There aren't too many of them in Fate, but I find the concept
you.
fascinating.
Don't mention it.
It should make for a nice, quick little video.
Don't think I forgot that kid.
Got
you
another
gave
lesson
me,
in the
though.
pipeline about artificial intelligence within Magecraft, because there's kind of a surprising amount of it, or it's actually very related to a lot of that stuff,
Sorry about that.
whether it be how you program golems or whatnot.
Apology accepted.
Thanks.
I can't make heads or tails of whether you two get along or not. They get along.
Be careful out there, everyone.
Is there something we should know?
The areas covered by the arc structures are turning back into crystals.
Yes, I've heard of Tokyo Mew Mew. I don't know enough about it, but I know of it. Yeah, like I said, the next waifu files will be on Tuesday. Urusei Yatsura.
What? How'd that happen so
Some
quickly?
top tier gals in that one.
The areas created by the A-pillars should last far longer than that. Someone is purposefully causing the crystals to expand and force the arc structures back.
Wow, it really is like a game of tug of war. Must you comment on every little thing?
It's Behemoth.
I didn't factor this into the calculations. I didn't expect the crystals to expand so rapidly.
For now, forget about the A-pillars. Until we neutralize Behemoth, using them will be a waste of time and resources.
You mean we've gotta take her down?
For now, let's focus on glass slippers.
Understood.
"30 minutes ago, near the Harmony Cube.
So Cinderella is no longer a heretic?
I'm also curious whether you guys would be interested in me doing like a straight up the lore of Nikke, Goddess of Victory, kind of covering it in the same way that I cover the events of FGO and all that stuff, or the story of FGO. Make it a series.
No,
But I thought she was the first heretic.
she was fixed.
Vaphaus.
That's right. You're well informed. I'm impressed.
What else do we need to know? You said she's still asleep. So, how do we wake her?
We must find glass slippers.
Her specialized weapon.
Correct. The code to revive her is embedded in glass slippers.
How did that happen?
She sustained injuries in a previous confrontation. They were severe enough that they rendered her comatose. The glass slipper contains a revival code which, once linked to her, will cause her to awaken.
If you've known what needs to be done, why didn't you do it sooner?
Cinderella's injuries were too great. I don't possess the necessary skills to repair her, given her state at the time. She was unable to link with glass slippers. Her body needed to be fixed first. I've gathered all the necessary parts and materials. She's almost fixed.
Yeah, brain damage never helps, does it? How did you find the parts you needed?
By using the computational power of the Harmony Cube. It increases the healing capabilities of the coffin.
Forgive me, I don't know enough of the actual identities of the girls Frontline 2 girls. I just know that there are tons of amazing ones. But I do not know the full roster. I have not discovered a favorite yet.
So that's why you hijacked the data.
Correct. Cinderella's body is nearly fully healed.
There's that one chick who's like a chef, right? If I had to say one off the top of my head, it would be her. I don't know her name. But she, like, cooks and uses a flamethrower or whatnot.
I just need to do a bit more. However, even once the repairs are carried out, that won't make
The
her
new story
regain
parts in
consciousness.
Zenless Zone Zero were pretty awesome.
That will only happen once she is linked to glass slippers.
Although I'm pretty sure one of the newest waifu, Seed, is voiced by Monica Royale. I think it has to be her. I'm very familiar with that voice. And if it's not her, then it's someone who has specifically trained to impersonate her, which would be weird in this context, but yeah. Ichigo Momomiya? Yeah, I don't know who that
This
is,
obsolete
unfortunately.
technology. And so there are few people out there who know how to operate it. Nothing can be done without glass slippers.
Couldn't you have asked for help from the others?
I tried. The humans betrayed me.
I'm sorry.
Why was she sealed in the crystal? How could she have survived inside that?
Cinderella's
Yeah,
outer
Seed.
layer is composed
That
of
story
a
was
special
surprisingly
material.
touching. I liked it.
Glass slippers
liked it a lot.
is fabricated from the same material.
I'm not so sure how thrilled I am about the big plot twist regarding the Exaltists and their mastermind in Zenless, but I think it worked out okay.
It makes her impervious to the crystals. In fact, the crystals
I can make
help
another
to keep her
waifu files
hidden.
on Zenless once there's a bit more, because right now there's 6 waifu I haven't covered there. That's not a ton. Hidden from what?
Heretics. Heretics can sense one another. A few times, we were discovered, and each time, I almost lost her. She was taken by the fire dragon. It wasn't easy getting her back.
Nihilister.
I'm not strong enough. I wasn't able to protect Cinderella against the heretics' witch hunt. So I hid her in the crystal. But I was discovered due to the commotion I made.
How long have you been here?
I don't remember. It's been a long time.
That means this crystal region has been around for a long time too. I get that we need glass slippers to revive Cinderella, but where is it?
Here, down in the depths. Behemoth has it.
Figures.
There's 2 more waifu coming in the 2.3 update. Every time they show me new ones, I'm just not as interested right now, because they're all kind of on the whole bodysuit category. It's like either military or bodysuit. It's like one of the two, and I'm like, no. Last waifu I really liked was Trigger then. What does Behemoth want with Cinderella?
I don't know. I'm not sure what the 4 beasts are after. All I'm certain of is that they require Cinderella to accomplish their goal. And that means Cinderella isn't safe.
Usagi is pretty cool. I like her a lot. I can't help but like Jupiter and Mercury, though. I'd be inclined to agree with you there.
We have a perfect opportunity here. Behemoth is alone. And if Behemoth manages to call in her allies, we're done for. We must hurry. Come, I'll show you the way.
Pluto?
Before that,
Yeah.
we need to do a quick inspection on ourselves.
No, we need to hurry.
You think we don't know that? We have no idea when we'll run into Behemoth. We need to be prepared.
Preparation is not necessary.
Pluto's the one guarding the gate, right? Or did I mix that up with Saturn? Pretty sure Pluto's the one guarding the time gate.
We will simply fight with every last ounce of strength we have.
If you want to fight at full capacity, then prior preparation is key.
Fighting at full capacity simply means giving it
Yeah,
your
the
all.
Outer Guardians were always pretty damn cool.
And I'm telling you that in order to do that, we need to prepare.
Especially the
We can do all of
lesbians.
that without prior preparation.
That's not giving it your all. That's glorified suicide.
It's not suicide at all. It's just giving it all you've got.
Hey, why are you shaking like that? Are you cold?
I feel foolish for humoring a moron who doesn't know the first thing about tactics.
Yeah, that's really stupid of you. Wow, you're really shaking a bunch.
Tactics are superfluous. Just give it your all.
Why don't you sit down and let me teach you a few things about tactics?
No, we must hurry.
Get over here and sit down before I put you down.
You've got a rotten attitude.
You're both pretty, frictional, I would say.
Get over here, now!
Yeah. Grave reluctantly approaches Eunhwa. Is putting these two together a good idea?
It should be okay.
You can't
Eunhwa's more
outmom
lenient
me.
towards newcomers,
Stubbornness.
in her own way.
Nothing bad is going to happen, so don't worry.
As the rest of the Nikkes conduct self-assessments, Eunhwa stands further out, lecturing Grave. While she seems a bit agitated, I doubt it's anything to worry about.
Rappy,
Yes?
when are you going to apologize to Eunhwa?
Orphe's adorable and cute, yes.
Bestie, where are your manners? Rappy needs some time, that's all.
I know that. But,
Go ahead, Vesti. Say what you want to say. Vesti turns her head to the side and stares at Eunhwa, who's still off in the distance giving her lecture to Grave. Without taking her eyes off Eunhwa, Vesti begins to speak.
you know how Eunhwa is. Actually, she was devastated when Rappy left. She hasn't been able to move on since.
It seems to me that she's doing just fine. You do this? Learn to read the room.
She keeps talking about the past. About how we accomplished more back then. How we used to do things this way, and so forth. About
I went
how
this
things
long
were
time
better
before I realized that Orphe was just short for Orpheus, and so they started saying Orpheus, and I was like, what? Why? And then I'm like, oh gosh, I'm stupid. Then again, I had a really rough day yesterday.
Ever
Not a lot of
since Rappy
sleep.
left,
Cat barfed on the bed, had to wake up and drive people to the airport,
we've all stayed the same. Eunhwa's still upset about
then
Rappy
dive
leaving
into
without saying anything.
3 different games
she's
that I
been
had to catch
stepping
up on
over ever
dailies and
since.
stuff for.
Yes, we've
It's unfortunate
gotten stronger,
that
and we
this
can accomplish
event
more
in Fate
tasks
Grand
now.
Order is just another goofy-ass, silly event.
But relationship-wise, we're frozen in time.
Zenless Zone Saga? No, Zenless Zone Zero. I've never heard it called Saga before.
Things haven't deteriorated, but they haven't improved either. I just don't want
Yeah,
it to
she's
be
the one
like
with the
this.
laser girl for a tail. Who happens to be her older self, basically.
I don't want to stay stuck like this. I read in a book once that a relationship which doesn't evolve is an unhealthy
I wonder
one.
what Orphe looked like as an adult before she died.
That
or
describes
Orpheus.
us to a T.
Magus. They say
Bestie.
Magus, and I'm like, no, it's Magus! Magus! Everyone says it a little bit differently, so you just kind of
Okay,
have to ride the
I
wave there.
understand. That's why you've been squabbling with Eunhwa.
Yes. Eunhwa may be caustic and she often blows up at me, but we're still friends.
Sounds like you had a rough go of it.
Oh no, it wasn't all that bad. It's fun to tease Unhwa.
That's true. Nothing beats getting a good zinger in on her.
So, Rappy, you have to help her move on.
I understand. You've changed.
Yeah, I'm proud of you.
Ever since we took on this mission, I couldn't get it out of my mind. I'm glad you all understood what I was getting at.
Enwa and Grave head back to the rest of the group.
If everyone is ready to go, we should head out.
All right.
Did you learn anything?
I did.
Good. How'd it go?
My ears hurt from all the talking.
What the? That's it. I'm going to give you a refresher course.
What the fuck? Is almost what she said.
No. We
No.
need to hurry.
How much further?
A Jet 2 holiday? Say what? I have no idea what you're referring to.
Soon.
Okay. That weapon you're using. You called it 7 dwarves, didn't you?
Yes.
That's the same weapon that Snow White uses.
How did you know that?
We know each other. She lent us a hand multiple times before.
My goodness. You all are something.
My question is, what are you doing with Snow White's weapon?
I'm holding on to it. That's all.
Have you met her?
Is it one of her older weapons?
No, I haven't. We don't know each other.
So, how?
I intend to meet her and return it to her. It's just that I haven't met her yet. Could you help me find her?
We'll try.
Snow White. And the Goddess Squad. No. Cinderella doesn't get along with the rest of the squad.
She will eventually. Although they probably are very triggered.
They fought, so they can't meet.
They did? When?
A long time ago.
How long ago exactly?
Everyone, lay low
Like
and
100
check your
years?
10 o'clock. Behemoths should be there.
We follow Shifty's instructions and get down, focusing our gaze in the directions indicated. I don't see anything. Thump, 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 thump.
What the? Is she climbing up the building?
Dragon Ball's full of husbandos. Goku, Vegeta, Piccolo, Krillin. But DBZ has waifu too. Yeah, there's Bulma. There's Android 18, was that the one? She's probably my favorite. I can't believe fucking Krillin hooked up with her. Using her clamps to hold onto the walls, Behemoth is scampering up the face of a building. Each time one of her clamps grips onto the wall, the entire building shakes.
As long as there's a wall, it looks like she can ascend to just about any height.
She just scaled that entire thing. She's on the rooftop now.
She seems to be searching for something.
She's a spider lady.
Us, I presume.
Or the coffin, to be more precise.
There's a fairly large spider I grabbed, or nabbed, earlier today. Like, I don't know, quarter size. They can definitely get bigger, that's for sure. It ain't no huntsman, but I don't live in Australia. Shifty, how far out from us is she?
Approximately 3 kilometers.
Can we take a shot at her from here?
A single hit won't inflict significant damage on her. The only attack which will serve any function is a concentrated, continuous assault.
Then we have no choice. We'll have to move carefully and avoid detection.
I'm not so sure of that. I think we can take her.
We may know her weak spot, but there's no knowing what else she could have up her sleeve. And let's not forget the fact she's most likely able to transform herself somehow. Most importantly, we have no way of countering the crystals that she commands.
I guess Dragon Ball Super has that new, like, chick saying.
So stealth is still our best option.
Oh. All
Given how much experience this team has with heretics, I'm confident we'd stand a chance in a fight. But a bit of caution never hurt anyone. There are still too many uncertainties at this point. I speak to the team while keeping my eyes squarely fixed on Behemoth. Let's keep moving, everyone. Stay low. Combat should only be used as a last resort.
What's wrong?
She seems to be looking this way.
What?
Yep, she's absolutely looking in our direction.
What did you expect when you made it so obvious that you were spying on her? Fortunately, we've got some distance on her. Let's circle around and...
Khalifa and Kale. Yeah, I don't really watch that show, but I can respect art when I see it. Behemoth fixes her clamps onto the wall of the building, then begins to crouch down. No way. She crouches down even further. Everyone get out of the way! Here she comes! She's gonna do a big giant spider leap. A massive sound reminiscent of an explosion rings out, and part of the building wall collapses. Immediately after, my view is obscured by a massive clam.
Commander.
There's another resounding bang, causing my ears to ring and the ground to shake. I fall to the ground and tumble through the dirt. I quickly recover and look in front of me, only to see Behemoth.
How the hell did she close that distance so quickly?
It defies all common sense.
I didn't expect you to be able to avoid that.
I'll commend you on having the guts to even attempt sneaking past me.
Unhwa quickly raises her weapon to open fire.
You're becoming quite irksome.
Crystal spikes shoot up from the ground, piercing through Unhwa's body.
Unhwa!
She's been hit all over.
I made sure to stick you nice and proper. You'll become nourishment for them in no time.
My body... it's getting stiff.
Let's see how you like this.
Get a load of this. Behemoth swings her clamps in a wide, sweeping motion. Everyone is sent careening backwards. This is impossible!
Why would you say that? The world is full of strange and mysterious things.
Behemoth walks over and uses her clamps to lift Grave off the ground.
I'll be taking that coffin back. Thank you very much. You can't have it. I figured that's what you'd say.
You're not taking it.
Was your hair always that color?
You're very observant, Behemoth.
Not your business.
Come on, tell me.
Rappy rushes in. Behemoth tosses Grave towards Rappy. She catches her and places her to the side. Meanwhile, Behemoth's clamp swings forth and latches onto Rappy.
Oh no, you don't.
Rappy catches the clamp with both of her hands. The ear-splitting sound of creaking metal fills the air.
You've gotten stronger.
I won't let you beat me again.
Big words for a puny being.
The pincer closes. Rappy is completely engulfed by the clamp. A shocked look of dismay runs across her face. And just as our eyes are about to meet, she is completely subsumed by the pincer. Whoa! Behemoth slams the clamp, which is holding Rappy repeatedly onto the ground. Rappy! There's no response. Her hair colors return to normal. Rappy!
Call her all you want. She won't be getting up. Hey, how long are you going to keep following me?
Growing up as a teenager, you were addicted to Pokemon subs? Interesting. I never really had the chance to watch Pokemon in subtitle. It was just so popular in dub that I grew up on that version, of course. As long as I have to.
And when you catch up to me?
The area surrounding me is immediately covered in crystals. She's able to do all of this seemingly without lifting a finger.
What exactly is your plan? How do you intend on besting someone as powerful as I?
It's a secret. That is a secret. We have a secret weapon, so you'd better watch out.
I might have fallen for that bluff if you'd managed to keep your voice from shaking. Do you know why I haven't killed every last one of you?
Oh, the spiders thing? Dude, I haven't seen that Lost in Space movie in fucking forever. And even then, that was kind of, you know, what is it, a reboot of the old television series.
It would be so easy. I could walk over and crush all your heads like watermelons right now.
Would you use your thighs?
Why don't you think I'm doing that?
Because you want to open the coffin.
That's true as well. But there's an even more important reason.
Are you lonely?
How did you know? Is it that obvious?
Don't mess with me, heretic.
Oh, I'm being quite serious. There are only 4 of us, so we always end up talking about the same things. We get along swimmingly as well and never fight, which is excruciatingly boring. I've tried striking up a conversation with Grave numerous times, but as you know, she's hardly a skilled conversationalist. Conversation is the foundation of evolution. I need someone to talk to. So I thought, why not let you tag along and entertain me?
You sound like a villain from a bad action movie.
Every villain has their own set of ideals. I've gotta go. See you around. You ought to be careful, by the way. You still have something that I want.
I won't give it to you.
That's precisely what makes it all so fun.
Behemoth disappears with the coffin in tow. Shifty, check everyone's condition.
They're all knocked out cold. You should get out of here immediately. If any raptures come here,
What should I do?
get yourself and everyone to a safe location. However, there's no way a human can lift up a Nikke. They're far too
Yeah, but we already know the commander's not your average human. We find out a lot more about that later in the nearest story drop. I lift Rappy.
heavy.
Tell me where I need to go.
Okay, there's a glass building 50 meters northeast of you. It should be safe there for now.
Got it.
You're not planning on moving everyone, are you? It's not possible. There's no way you can move 7 Nikkes.
I can do it.
Understood. I'll continue monitoring the area. You just keep walking straight. Hold on. I'm picking up vital signs from Grave.
Well, that helps.
I can help.
Okay, thanks.
No, thank you.
I love frozen yogurt. Hell yeah. Soft serve is the best ice cream, period.
Has everyone regained consciousness?
Although there is a lot of those places that have opened up where you can like self-dispense your own froyo. The idea was fine, but I think unfortunately they're just not as tasty. They get watery very quickly and melt too fast. I'm talking like good froyo, like frozen custard type stuff.
We have to keep going. We need to get that coffin back.
Do we even stand a chance? I know that she took us by surprise, but even so, she practically wiped the floor with us. Not even Red Hood did us any good. Not to mention how Unwa was consumed by the crystals.
Hey, watch it, you idiot. I haven't been consumed yet.
You can't even move properly since your body is so stiff.
Ate from the faucet? Oh god, you know, that would be the biggest sanitary fail ever.
It's still better than having to hear you prattle on all day.
Commander, do you intend on continuing?
Emma,
Yes.
take Unwa to the Harmony Cube. It'll help her recover. Any further delay will put her in danger. I'm reminded of what happened to Hammering.
Don't be ridiculous. I'm continuing with all of you.
Unwa, are you sure you're okay? You've had to lean against the wall this entire time.
And? What's the problem?
Your equilibrium system was hit, wasn't it? You can't maintain your balance. You can't even stand properly, let alone aim your weapon.
I can still be useful as a shield.
Unwa, do you really think that's a strategic move? Go back. That's an order.
Roger.
Whee! She listens.
I'll...
You stay here.
What? Why?
Put a bullet through that freak's head for me. Show her who the real monster is.
Yes. Got it. I guess that means we're pressing on.
Indeed.
Let's go.
Are you sure you're okay, Rappy?
I'm fine. And even if I wasn't,
You okay, puppy? She's got a little bit nasally today. Might want to sit up, girl. I don't know if you can hear the dog. She's getting kind of... Yep, there she goes.
I'm going to have Behemoth on her back. If it's the last thing I do.
Huh? Whoa. I've never heard you talk like that before. Actually, come to think of it, is this the first time you've invested in a fight?
Yep, the three of them get technical upgrades, and they are all a huge glow up.
I haven't lost yet.
Once my repairs are done, I'll come right back. Wait for me.
You got it. Alright, let's keep going. Grave?
What is it?
When Cinderella wakes up, will she be mobile?
Cinderella still hasn't fully recovered.
As an American animator yourself, just wish I was Japanese to make anime, but God doesn't make any mistakes. I mean, at the very least, you can make whatever animation you want to as an independent. Fundamentally, that's the problem. If you wanted to move to Japan and work on anime, you theoretically could, especially if you learn the language. Get a visa, doing that kind of stuff, but it may not be what you're meant to do in terms of what makes you truly happy. Maybe you'll have much more success. You can still emulate anime art style and stuff as a Western animator.
And she has been asleep for a long time. I can't guarantee what condition she'll be in when she awakens.
I mean, just look at this. We're playing a Korean game that's basically anime. Close enough. In other words, I shouldn't count on getting too much help from her too soon.
There's another issue we
Hey,
must keep
speedrunnist.
in mind. Since she has
Welcome.
been asleep for so long, her brain activity has been suppressed to such an extent that she could potentially have suffered negative side effects.
By that you mean...
She could be a blank slate, a tabula rasa on which anything can be written. She'll be able to become anything.
Like a newly hatched chick. I hear that baby chickens think that the first thing they see is their mother.
imprinting.
If Behemoth is the first thing she sees after awakening, she could end up becoming a heretic herself.
That would suck.
Right. That's why if you were to open the coffin by force, her life would be in peril. I am the only one who can open the coffin.
That's a rather extreme safety measure.
Cinderella is as dangerous as she is strong. I cannot allow it to happen again.
Yep.
Not again.
My favorite color, I think it's black. I like black.
Exactly how strong is she?
Even if you all were to gang up on her,
Used to be red,
you
but now I'm
wouldn't
black.
stand a chance.
Don't use us as an example. What would happen if she went toe-to-toe with Behemoth?
Hard to say.
What do you mean?
A long time has passed. I'm not sure if she is still the same. She might have become weaker. At any rate, she would beat you all rather easily.
You don't have to keep using us as an example.
But if she is the same, there is no one in the world who could defeat her.
What history figure that isn't a servant right now would you want in the future? I've been asked that a lot, and luckily the one I use still hasn't been done, so I'm thinking like dai-chan
Excuse me.
from Romance of the Three Kingdoms.
I have something to report.
Go ahead.
The Harmony Cube is reaching the end of its lifespan. It seems that using multiple A-pillars is taking its toll.
So are you saying we can't use any more A-pillars?
2 or 3 more may be possible, at most. Any more than that may prove difficult.
And the plan of covering the crystal region with spikes is...
Temporarily on hold. For now, use the A-pillars in an offensive capacity against Behemoth. The Harmony Cube can be repaired. It will simply take some time.
It's funny how one of the ones I wanted, Mananan McClear, actually got used, and I'm like, hell yeah. And it was freaking Bazette of all people. Okay, noted. Have Unwa and Emma returned yet?
No, not yet. It appears they're having some mobility issues.
Do you think something happened to them?
Those two? I seriously doubt it.
Anyway, thanks for the update.
Of course. I'll talk to you later.
Things aren't looking good. In order to wake Cinderella, we need glass slippers, which is being guarded by Behemoth. She also has the coffin, which houses Cinderella. We've confirmed that facing her head-on won't work. In that case... Behemoth gazes intently at the coffin placed on the ground. Muted mechanical sounds emit from the coffin, which Behemoth continues to regard while holding her forehead in consternation? God, that's not a word I've ever used before.
I can't believe I forgot to bring the one who can open this. I got too carried away showing off. Should I go back? No, that won't look good.
Hey, what are you doing?
Leviathan.
I was just thinking.
You thinking? Don't make me laugh. Probably thinking about what to eat for lunch. Do you want me to decide for you?
Forget it. I'm not hungry.
Oh, you're not? What is it that's vexing you?
I found this, but I have no clue how to open it.
What's inside it?
Enichiro. She's sleeping inside this thing.
Huh. You found it?
Yeah.
How?
She was hidden inside a crystal. It appears that she had been here all along.
Does anime have redheads? Well, that answers itself because you just listed one. Yeah, Misty / Kasumi is phenomenal. There's also Pyra from Xenoblade. Now there's lots of good redheads. I mean, you can have any hair color in anime, really.
No kidding.
You want Hades, Lucifer,
She's really
Moses.
got guts.
Well, Moses, especially because Moses already has a design. Abe Lincoln, that would be interesting. We don't have a lot of American servants.
Amazing how often we overlook what's right
Which
under our
makes sense
noses.
given the relative age of the country.
Indeed. Huh. Where were you? You heard me.
Oh, I was around.
Were you there the whole time?
Yes.
Then how is it that you only found out just now? Don't you dare give me more vague platitudes. Where were you? Tell me the truth.
I just...
Spit it out.
I went to Eden.
Eden? Are you out of your mind? Why would you go there? What did you do there?
Nothing much. Just said hi.
This is like pulling teeth.
Nami from One Piece is technically a redhead.
Honestly,
That makes
I
sense.
just said hi.
Well,
That's
isn't
all.
Urza Scarlet? I mean, her name is Scarlet.
Were you followed?
No, I'm certain of it.
Okay, that's a relief. Sometimes
Yes, a great many
I don't
redheads.
know what to do with you. I told you to keep a close eye on that entire area. You know that's the closest area to the tunnel. If anything were to go wrong, it would happen there first. I even planted crystals there. Do you have any idea how valuable those are?
Yes, I know.
If you knew that, then why did you wander off somewhere else?
Because this place is boring. There's nothing here.
What do you think you'll possibly find elsewhere that will be so fun? We promised each other that we'd try to do our best. And you're already unable to resist temptation! You've got to straighten up. I gave you the area closest to the
Oh, I know.
tunnel precisely
Abe would want to
as you
be,
said
or
you
would
were
be, one of the
going.
more interesting characters to use.
Okay, sorry.
Behemoth's mouth going haywire just to say yes is funny.
Still, I found the coffin.
Yeah, she doesn't have a lot of in-between animation on that mouth. It's like either fully open or like fully closed.
So now we need to find a way to open it. Right?
Yes. If we were to force it open, we could potentially kill Enichiro. So I'm leaving it be for now.
Johnny Appleseed, what? Oh, as far as characters in fiction. Gotcha. Or history. Yeah, we know what Moses is supposed to look like in Fate because there's official artwork from Fate Prototype with Ozymandias.
However, I don't think that woman will tell me how to open this thing.
It's a weird little twist in Fate in which Moses and Ramses are buddies. They just could not get along with this respect to the whole "let my people go" deal. But they didn't have any personal grudges against each other. It was a weird situation.
Did you hear me? I said that would kill her.
I always think of like Moses as some old guy, but yeah. Oh, nice. Congratulations, you're officially closed. Nice. My house has been sold. I can change over the utilities and all that other crap. Nice. Nice, nice, nice.
And you're talking like we know her personally. All we need is her body. So just open it already. Dead or alive, we can still use her.
But don't you think she could teach us a few things?
I doubt it.
She could make a good addition to our team.
Oh, there's certainly still plagues. Moses definitely whipped those boys out.
She's a dinosaur.
But,
I don't want any old geezers on our team.
they're just not taking it personally, I guess, the attacks, which is kind of crazy because it's complicated. I think they need to develop it a little bit more. I just know that there's artwork of Ozymandias and Moses getting along.
Why not? It'd be nice to have an addition to the family.
Because I could have sworn that plagues killed his child.
The only reason you would even semi-want that is because you're so lonely. Just open it already.
I don't feel like it.
But it would definitely be one of those things where it's like, it's really unfortunate that it's come to this, kind of disputes between Moses and Ramses. Yeah.
Fine. I'll do it.
What?
I'll come and open it myself. You wait there.
Anime blonde characters. So many. Sailor Moon and Venus, Naruto, Saber, main characters of Full Metal Alchemist, yeah.
You're going to swim all the way out here? That'll take a while.
I'm coming. Don't move and just wait for me. Oh, and don't get all sentimental either. It's pointless.
So now I'm not allowed to have feelings either. How boring, don't you think, Kenichiro? I guess I should get things ready for our guests.
Odysseus would make for a good lancer. Honestly, he should be an archer. You know how he shot the arrow through all the axes? Yes, Lucy is top tier.
Here it is.
I just wish Fairy Tail had better animation.
Wow. So beautiful. You're right. In the other areas, it feels like the crystals just grow randomly. But here, it feels like a pathway lined with flowers.
Did she make this herself?
Yes. She created, tore down, and recreated different versions of it. And
A true roll of the dice. But why go through all this trouble?
glass slippers is just up ahead. So she wanted to decorate the path.
What did you miss? What's the last thing you remember? Because then I can give you a more catered recap. I'm doing great. Just sold my previous house. So we're going to have some money coming in. And we'll have the ability to start looking into a new place here where I live now.
How do you know all this?
I've come here often.
Very exciting things. Would make a good excuse for Cersei to be used again.
I thought you said it was guarded closely by Behemoth.
Yeah, I know, right? I like Cersei. Lincoln the Vampire Hunter? I have no idea what that's
She
about.
often leaves her post. I've attempted to awaken Cinderella many times, but she was not yet fully healed.
Funny how people's
I was
perspective of
unable
Fairy
to
Tail
wake her.
changed. It used to be despised, but now with all this isekai slop, people went, perhaps I was too cruel to you. Yeah. Apparently people just said like the whole power of friendship thing. But I don't know. As far as I like the character designs in Fairy Tail, at least for the main two girls.
However, Cinderella should be nearly recovered by now. She can be awakened, but now Behemoth is here. I need help.
What if Cinderella is still acting as Anichiro? What will you do?
I will kill her. without hesitation.
How do you plan to do that?
I know her weakness. I can kill her.
Tell us too. In the worst case scenario, we may have to put her down as well.
No, I must be the one to do it.
Hello, Nick van der Orst. Welcome to the stream.
Okay, let's go.
Now, my issue with Fairy Tail has always been the low production values when it comes to animation. Like, even the Fairy Tail movies don't have, like, really choreographed fight scenes or anything like that.
Why, hello there. Are you here for the coffin? I put it up near the front. If you want to go any further, you'll have to go
Lucy's
through me.
familiars are also kind of goofy.
I've always wanted to say that line.
Yeah! With all my might, I hurl the disc towards Behemoth.
That device from before.
A-pillar en route.
Oh, no you don't. Do you realize how much work I put into this place?
Behemoth leaps into the air and catches the A-pillar that was falling towards the ground. She then begins to crush it. Now!
Skipping activation for sequence condition check. Proceeding straight to arc creation sequence.
The A-pillar starts to vibrate.
What the?
Behemoth's clamp is getting covered by sprouting arc structures.
My clamp.
Her clamp has been disabled. Move in for close quarters combat. The counters rush forward.
Ah, so this is your plan. I'm plenty strong even without my clamps.
I don't know, it's like, what was it, like a giant, like, not a boar, like a not a centaur, I guess it's like a minotaur type thing. I remember them finding about it, Cinderella and Ichiro and Behemoth taking the coffin. Yeah, well that's what just happened. So, we are literally about to retrieve the coffin. We're trying to get our hands on Cinderella's weapon, glass slippers, so that we can awaken Cinderella now that she's fully healed and all that. So you don't really miss anything. We're in the middle of the fight with Behemoth right now. Vesti, cover us!
Got it.
Barrage of missiles flies toward Behemoth.
Another smoke screen.
Taurus, there you go. A gigantic explosion rocks the area, covering everything in smoke and flame. Run! All of us sprint forward at full speed, cutting through the smoke and rushing past Behemoth.
How disappointing. Your plan was simply to put up a smoke screen and run off? How unoriginal.
There's a resounding crack. Must be the sound of the glass structures breaking. I didn't expect them to hold her back forever, but they barely bought us any time.
You all can't even entertain me at this point. Time to end this. What?
You should have kept a closer eye on me.
What is this?
What is this? I quickly dodge and roll to the side. My favorite Japanese animator is Naotoshi Shida. He stylizes an animation so beautifully in hardcore. What kind of works has he done that I might recognize? Augusta from Wuwa? I don't know enough Wuthering Waves. Let me see here. Augusta Wuthering Waves. She looks just like the Nikke redhead. Not Nikke, sorry. Genshin Impact redhead that we got in that recent area. Her armor's pretty cool. Her sword reminds me of Pyra's from Xenoblade. I quickly dodge and roll to the side. Behemoth looks down at herself in shock, only to see the disc stuck to her stomach.
So you didn't run away after all.
Commander, get down!
An A-pillar smashes directly into Behemoth, crushing her.
Skipping straight to arc generation sequence.
Impressive.
Nikke. Do 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 do. I can fly like an eagle. Wait. There we go. Narrow, precipitous structures rise up instantaneously, concentrating an immense mass within a confined space. Not even Behemoth can escape from this unscathed. Since she can't. If she does, we won't stand a chance of defeating her.
Commander.
Did it actually work? Impressive. You're amazing, Commander.
Of course. Master is always amazing.
I figured that she wouldn't pay me much mind, and that would be her undoing. One false move and it would have been over for me, though.
Impressive.
Well done, Commander. Truly, having said that, we should get moving. Our opponent is still a heretic, and it would be wise not to delay. Here, take my hand.
Thanks. I take Rappy's hand, but she doesn't pull me up. Instead, I pull myself up, flexing slightly with the effort.
Oh my. Your arms are so...
You're gonna start getting Rappy all flustered. After seemingly spacing out for a moment, Rappy pulls me up. Glass Slippers is just ahead of us, correct?
Yes. Let's go.
Let's go! We all start moving.
Rappy,
Yes,
you've changed too.
have I?
You've
gotten
got
a
quite
lot
the eye for beauty,
hornier.
haven't you?
Not a word of this to anyone.
Sure.
That's funny.
The coffin is here.
So she was telling the truth. She must have been confident she'd defeat us.
Yeah, if it were me, I would have lied.
Are you proud that you have less morals than a heretic?
I always tell the truth.
Good grief.
Where is Glass Slippers?
Up ahead. Inside the flower bud.
Grave walks forward.
It was right here.
What's going on?
It's gone. She betrayed us.
What?
Incoming heat
She
source.
betrayed us? I mean, she's your enemy. I don't know if that counts as betrayal.
It's coming from above.
What's going on? Is it some kind of crystal chamber?
Whatever it is.
Whoa.
It's flying? We don't know what it is, but the Harmony Cube is exhibiting a reaction.
Glass slippers.
That's what Cinderella wears?
Glass slippers have been covered by crystals. This is an insult. Glass slippers cannot be used by anyone else other than Cinderella, so they covered it in crystals.
Incoming attack!
Hear about Texas banning anime? Yeah? Yeah, I have. There's a lot of bad stuff going on. You know, a lot of Japanese retailers are just refusing to ship things to the United States because of all the tariffs. And a lot of independent artists working around the world, like in Canada. If you live in Canada and you make artwork and you sell physical goods to America, you'd basically be paying more money than it's worth. So a lot of them are shutting down their like Etsy stores and things of that nature. Shida-sama, don't know that one. It worked on Dragon Ball, don't know that one as much. One Piece, pretty I mean, I know of them, but yeah.
Glass slippers attack all those who do not wield it. We have to remove the crystals that cover it.
I thought you said it'd been consumed by them. What would be the point?
Just like Cinderella, glass slippers are unable to be compromised, ever.
So as long as we're able to remove those crystals, this thing should be fine?
That's right. I'll leave this to you. I have to go and make sure the coffin is okay.
Okay, leave it to us.
Hoyoverse's new game is a Pokemon-style game? I didn't know it. What's it called? I have not heard of that at all. Are they looking to get sued by Nintendo, too? As the crystal shatters, 4 huge shields fall to the ground. The shields possess a mirror sheen, reflecting the surrounding environment off their surfaces.
Grave, we've done it. Grave?
Grave comes running.
Glass slippers.
Doesn't look much like a shoe to me.
Is it still fully functional?
Yes, like I told you, glass slippers cannot be compromised.
Honkai Nexus Anima. Interesting. Let me take a look at that real quick. It's another Honkai. A lot of their character designs are starting to look pretty much the same. Yeah, it does look Pokemon-esque. It's got some cute characters. Looks like you can give them a midriff cut for their outfit. Hell yeah. That's pretty much a dai-cun starter pack. Very nice. I don't think I'll be jumping in on that though. I love the new Milk. I mean, I wish she had something different than a bunny girl. Like if Milk showed up in a summer event, that would be nicer than her being in a bunny event. But I'll take the bunny. And as far as bunny girls go, she's got a nice outfit. Oh. They did Renai circulation. Okay. Well, that had good animation, so, yeah. What's a damn shame, Halos?
And the coffin?
Also unharmed.
Thank goodness.
They fed the Harmony Cube fragments to the crystal so that it would expand and cover glass slippers. They wanted to keep this weapon for themselves at any cost.
Why would they want a weapon that they couldn't use?
It could be symbolic. Perhaps they consider it a legendary weapon of some kind. That's probably why they also
It's the safest looking
the
one. Exia's is nice. Well, yeah, you can't really compete with Bae there because I like those little breast flaps curtains, like individual curtains per boob. Like there's no way that would stay on. Oh, the new Honkai game being a Pokemon ripoff. I mean, there's so many other Honkai or Hoyoverse games that I don't really mind. I think it's good that they're trying something new.
I see.
Let's wake Cinderella.
Yes.
The familiar and terrifying sound of glass breaking fills the air.
What is that?
Did you get the new Unhwa? Yes, I did. I sure did. Grave, hurry! Behemoth is coming!
That quickly? Here she comes!
Behemoth is charging towards us. Everyone, fire! Everyone unleashes a maelstrom of bullets and missiles. But it does nothing to stop Behemoth. She receives the full brunt of the assault and continues to charge forward unfazed.
Die. You first.
Behemoth approaches without slowing down, snatching Grave with her clamp and hurling her into a nearby wall. Crystals shatter all around, sending fragments flying.
First up, the brains of the operation.
My stomach feels warm. One of the crystals has pierced my abdomen. I feel my legs give way, and I fall to my knees. The crazy gotcha skin? Yeah, that one is pretty nuts. I would have loved if Milk had that. I think she would probably just literally die from embarrassment. I feel my legs give way and I fall to my knees.
Commander! Master!
Don't come near! You can't touch my blood. Don't come close.
What are you saying? If you don't stop the bleeding...
I'll be fine. Just stay back.
Okay.
My vision is getting hazy. Everything sounds far off and muffled. I feel cold. Anise is sent flying. Neon is crushed. Rappy collapses. Vesti tumbles across the ground. I have to get up and command them. I open my eyes. How long have I been out? I look around me frantically. Everyone's lying on the ground, motionless. Rappy, Anise, Neon, Vesti. The only one I can't see is Grave.
Any other tricks up your sleeve? Some kind of secret weapon or something along those lines? Once I took you out, the rest of them came tumbling down like dominoes. I doubt Grave will divulge how to open this coffin. Oh, what should I do?
I just think Nintendo really needs to step up their game. They got more than enough money to pull off one of the best games of all time, but they just don't.
I really wanted to meet her. What's this? The weight's different.
Behemoth breaks the coffin open with her clamps. There's a small burst of sparks, and the sounds and vibrations emanating from the coffin cease.
It's empty?
I frantically look around in search of Grave. I see her standing in front of a tall crystal which is bathed in darkness. Censor Rouge Bunny outfit? You think they did? They didn't do that. As far as I'm aware, they certainly didn't. Inside that crystal, a figure can faintly be made out. When we were fighting glass slippers...
You got me.
You were tricked.
You have no idea how much that pisses me off.
Rappy hurls herself at Behemoth and slams her fist into her face. Behemoth's jaw becomes slightly warped, but other than that, there's no discernible damage. One of her clamps sends Rappy flying back. Rappy! Get up! I have to get up! I have to do something! Anything!
Wow, look at you standing up. That must have hurt like hell.
Take this! I hurl the disc at Behemoth, and it feebly lands between her feet.
Target area acquired. Skipping all sequences. Proceeding straight to activation upon impact.
Yeah, the Exia skin is nice.
I'm starting to get sick of this.
Just as Behemoth's clamp reaches out,
What the?
sparks fly from Behemoth's clamp as it stops dead in its tracks.
It's a hit, but slightly to the right.
Nice.
Adjusting the coordinates. Just a moment.
I will say, that's one good thing about these crystals. You don't have to adjust your aim every single time.
It's still pretty freaking bold, though. Are you saying that there was a previous design that they then censored?
The only downside is that they have a time limit.
Like, what are you referring to as censored?
I'll fire off a bit more. I want her to feel the same pain she's inflicted on us.
Go for it.
Like, the only thing they could do to not censor her would be to, like, literally take off, like, the pasties, which is not going to happen.
What a thorn in my side you all are.
None of the Nikke are going to show that.
The A-pillar is coming!
Behemoth jumps back. Missed. Vesti rushes in, under the incoming A-pillar before it hits the ground, and it lands directly on her shoulders. Carrying the now bent A-pillar on her shoulders, Vesti uses her entire body to hurl it to the stage.
This is a bit dangerous.
The swing of her clamp, Behemoth knocks away the A-pillar. Seizing the opportunity, Vesti dives in close and tackles Behemoth.
Your offense.
I mean, it's by far the most risque outfit in this whole event.
I could say the same thing to you.
Don't be so sure about that.
Vesti unleashes a volley of missiles into Behemoth at point-blank range.
What is this? A suicide attack? Why are you laughing?
A massive explosion engulfs the area.
Link with glass slippers complete. Finally, Cinderella will awaken.
It's quiet.
No. Why? Why?
Something flies out of the smoke and lands in front of me. It's Vesti, who's been sliced in two.
Commander.
Damn.
Sorry. I couldn't win.
Don't worry, we'll defeat her.
Please.
Preview showed us the whole outfit without the code. Really? I don't remember seeing that preview. She's still kind of sitting in her standing pose. We continue our assault on Behemoth, but nothing seems to work. Who has the best bunny outfit for a Nikke? Personally, I think I'd give it to Bae. Although they gave her, like, chest, they ramped up the size. It was not that big before, I swear. It was pretty big before, but not this big. The official Twitter page. I'll look it up. I'll look it up. In fact, let me see here. Nikke Twitter. I'm assuming it would be under the media tab. I see the milk. I see her with her coat here.
You can't focus on the game? What do you mean?
Yeah, that looks like... No, the shirt's still there. A sneak peek one before that? Still milk, I see aid, I see more milk. See some raptures. See some fan creations, see some notices. See the... No? No, I don't see it. Here's a video. Let's see here.
CCTV footage secured. Beginning analysis.
Can you hear what's going on outside right now?
She's still wearing, even in the cutscene, she's still wearing the shirt.
Only look at my eyes. Anywhere else?
Later. Game for now, please. Focus on the game for now, please. If you want to look.
Yeah, I'm not seeing any proof of that. I'm sorry. You hear the crazy fake fans, the anime men? Yeah, that like terrible video of theirs where they watch, they quote unquote watch anime, but they can barely get through a single episode without glued to their phone for like 75% of the time, not paying attention. What do they call them? Zoomer weebs or COVID weebs. Behemoth uses her clamps to clasp onto a giant chunk of crystal. And then they're like, Evangelion wasn't that good of an episode. I like Misato. It's like, that means that you watched like the first like 10 seconds when Shinji looks at that photo of Misato, and then the rest you were like glued to your phone and you're like, oh, it was kind of forgettable. I'm like, you idiot, you don't even know how to pay attention. Anime any art requires you to actually focus and engage with it, and nowadays, well, you can watch anime on your phone, but that's not what they were doing. They were staring at their phone whilst watching it on a TV, meaning they weren't even paying attention. K-pop Demon Hunters is the #1 movie on Netflix, yep. It's already getting a sequel worked on, yep. And flings it towards the sound of the gunfire. An explosion rings out in the distance, and the gunshots stop. I lurch forward, barely hanging onto consciousness.
What did I do wrong?
I need to write something down now that you say that. Oh, I already did write that down. Did you watch the Fate series English dub? I have, yes. I've watched it sub and dub.
Her body is fine, and the linking went well. Has it simply been too long?
Quote retweeted to you? Okay. Let me check now then. Let me check my Twitter. Bunny girl in disguise. Except she's got the coat right there. And they're showing off the outfit, not the outfit on her body. So, I don't think that counts. Because... no, I wouldn't consider that censorship. Okay. Ari-chan hasn't had screen time lately. She's been very busy with her new job, and I haven't updated her model to the new cel-shaded stuff, so her character just hasn't been around, yeah. Grave is hit by Behemoth's attack and is sent hurling backwards. Behemoth stands before Cinderella, who remains trapped inside the crystal. So I tried my hand playing Wu Chang Fallen Feathers. Yeah, that game's kicking my ass. I could barely get, like, anywhere in it before I die. Maybe I'll get used to it over time, but it's fairly wonky gameplay-wise.
Well, I appreciate you trying to fix her up. I'll take it from here.
Behemoth clamps onto the crystal, creating cracks and fissures through it. Then, the crystal shatters. Time freezes. The Nikke, dressed in pale blue, lies on the ground, surrounded by crystal shards. And then, she opens her crimson eyes.
Cinderella.
Cinderella looks around inquisitively, then locks eyes with Behemoth.
Who are you?
Hello, Enichiro.
Cinderella is a blank slate now and highly impressionable. We can't allow Behemoth to corrupt her. Doesn't a woman help design these female characters? Probably. I mean, I know the CEO of Shift Up, his, like, wife is one of the artists, at least for Stellar Blade, but... yeah, I know about the COVID weebs. I hate it. It's the most easy Souls game. I played Bloodborne and I thought that was even easier a little bit than Wu Chang. At least the way that they balanced the starting area. So we'll see. I'm still doing my Shantae marathon. I just beat the new one and now I'm going back and playing the very first game, which is kind of a slog. It's just a bit difficult for a Game Boy Color game. I don't know, when I watch Fate, I like to listen to the dub, but I'm starting to get more annoyed by it after what I've heard from, like the fact that neither of them would play their characters for Honkai Star Rail pretty much bothered me. And just hearing Saber's voice change so much, even if the voices are good, I'd rather just stick to the character, or the one voice that's actually going to remain. It gets easy the more you go. Sometimes the game just starts off really hard because you don't have, like, any upgrades. You have, like, 0 HP and stuff, and over time it does get a little easier. I also just don't know where the fuck to go half the time in that game.
Enichiro? What's wrong? Is your memory a bit spotty? You're Enichiro, the first heretic, my predecessor.
Enichiro. Yes, that was it. That was my name.
Cecil mentioned to me that she was unsure what would happen to a Nikke if they were exposed to my blood. Whatever happens, it can't get any worse than how things are going now. What build am I going for? I haven't gotten far enough to even think of that. I mostly just want to run around and grab, like, sexy costumes. I heard you could just do that independent of your stats, so, yeah. See, I think Archer didn't voice them because China doesn't recognize Taiwan as a country, yeah. It's just frustrating. It's just harder to be a fan of it when they're not with it for the long run. And so I swing my blood-soaked fist at Behemoth with all my might. That's a funny picture. I don't remember this picture. Maybe they added this in later.
A punch? Really? A human stepping up to me? Your tenacity is truly impressive. I'll give you that much. It's such a waste.
Ugh.
Would you like to join us? We don't usually add new members to the team, but I'll make an exception for you. Wait. What is this? Why is this? That dark matter? What's going on?
Behemoth is in pain. The Vap House is taking effect. Grave!
It's over. Cinderella has been corrupted.
Grave puts her hand to her heart.
Now, I will do what must be done.
No, don't give up. You've come so far. What you've desperately wanted. Don't give up now. You can still have what you fought for. Yes, there must still be hope. Bring her back.
Cinderella!
Grave staggers towards Cinderella.
Cinderella!
What are you calling me? My name is Enichiro.
No. You're Cinderella. Open your eyes. We can rewrite the past. We can erase all that shame. Let's write a new story together. All stories should have a happy ending. Now, get up.
Huh?
I said get up, Cinderella.
Cinderella reaches out her hand and touches the tip of Grave's helmet with her fingertips.
Do you know me?
I do. I do.
Oh yeah, that VA video.
But I don't know.
Did you hear about a guy people call the P word for getting adult Nezuko? No, but I'm not surprised. There's a lot of people freaking out like, oh my god, they just found out like Panty and Stocking, they're like 16. I'm like, dude, that's like so freaking normal for anime. Like, I didn't think they were that young, but it's like, who gives a flying fuck? You don't. They're drawings. Drawings that looked like 18-year-olds to me. They act like freaking co-eds and stuff, so whatever.
Show me your face.
It's not pretty.
Show me.
My face is badly damaged. You might not recognize me. My voice has changed as well. It may not sound familiar to you anymore.
Well, you didn't request that video as like a $50 patron, did you? I don't think so. And if I'm wrong, please let me know. But females voicing male characters? Plus their VAs sound like they go through a whole pack of cigarettes a day. Which ones? Looking at the scar-riddled visage before her. As she does. Tears fall from her eyes.
Beautiful. You were always
I like
so
the voice
beautiful.
acting in this game, for the most part. There's a lot of good voice acting in this game, and a lot of meh voice acting as well.
You still are. You protected me.
Cinderella?
What should I do now? Tell me, my greatest audience.
What we were supposed to do long ago. What we wanted to accomplish so badly, but were unable to. Our enemy. The enemy of humanity. Bring them down. My goddess of victory.
The audience has spoken. I will rewrite this story and continue it.
Behemoth approaches.
I don't know what came over me. Did I eat some bad food or something?
She is more or less recovered from the Vaphouse. Behemoth spreads her arms wide and flashes a big smile.
Cinderella, what are you waiting for?
She called her Cinderella in the dub.
Glass slippers fully connected. Let it rain.
A bright blue light is glowing, casting a scattered panoply of illumination. Amongst this light, Cinderella, awoken from her slumber, confronts the enemy enveloped in darkness. It's like a scene from the legends of old, a fairy tale.
A story that was once defiled and kept from the world. An old, forgotten fairy tale. Now, in this place,
Which Fate VA would you like
this
to meet?
very moment.
At this point, probably Mela Lee. Well, outside of Ayako Kawasumi, of course. I would love to meet her. I know she's been to, like, Anime Expo a number of times, but I've never been able to go there myself.
It will be rewritten.
Hold on. What are you doing? Wait.
Tell me, am I beautiful now?
You are radiant.
After hearing Graves' joyous voice, I lose consciousness. Mirror and Prince. I look up to see a ceiling. I'm in the infirmary at Reclamation Site 01. Does she do autographs? I don't know. Dude, I made a whole video about age verification and stuff, Dawson. My body seems okay. There's a slight discomfort in my stomach, but nothing major. Plus, the mere fact that I'm lying here means... What happened? I sit up to assess the situation and look around. The first thing that catches my eye is Cinderella. She's sitting down and looking at a hand mirror. Hmm?
Hello, Prince Charming. You finally come to.
What did you call me?
You're the one who found my glass slippers and woke me up. I can hardly think of a more fitting name for you.
Thank you, but how did we get here?
I don't like giving explanations. It's not beautiful. Go take a look outside. Everyone is safe, for now. I'll just take a few more looks in the mirror before I head out. I must maintain my beauty.
Feeling thoroughly confused, I exit the infirmary. As I open the door, I squint at the brightest as the bright sunlight shines into my eyes.
Commander!
Master?
Anise? Neon? How long was I out?
Not too long. A few hours. But are you sure you should be walking around?
He's always getting beaten, battered, and bruised. He must have built up a tolerance.
Don't be ridiculous. Having said that, you did recover awfully quickly. Almost unnaturally so.
Yeah, I think it was like a union thing, but it still pisses me off. Can either of you explain to me what happened?
Well, Cinderella fought with Behemoth. She wasn't quite able to overcome her. It was a long brawl.
Behemoth ended up expanding that dark matter of hers. So much so that it covered her entire body and rendered Cinderella's attacks useless.
Could that be her transformative properties? Or some other ability?
It didn't feel like that. It felt more like a last-minute gambit done out of desperation. She appeared to be in severe pain.
So we took advantage of that and escaped.
Could it have been a side effect of the Vaphouse? What about Absolute?
Not good. Vesti is completely wrecked, and the crystals consumed a majority of Uma's body. She's operating at a severely limited capacity. But the situation isn't any worse than it was with hammering. So long as we replace her body with another, she should be fine. Emma was also badly hurt, since she tried to protect Unwa from the crystals that Behemoth was throwing. It's fair to say that she's out of commission for the time being. We're waiting until the transport unit arrives.
Oh yeah, we got an extremely dumb leader. It sounds like Absolute took quite the beating. What about Grave?
Her body was torn to shreds, so Mana is looking after her. Apparently, if you're injured to that extent, your consciousness typically shuts down automatically. So Mana was surprised she held out for so long. Still, Mana said she can repair her. Since
A Sailor Moon waifu files. I do want to do that eventually.
For a new one shouldn't be too difficult.
I certainly plan to. That's good to hear. And Rappy? Do you think you could watch the Japanese anime version of Fate without subs? I mean, I could. Whether or not I fully understand every little bit of it would be a bit tricky.
Being so soundly defeated by Behemoth got into her head for a bit. But she's fired up and determined to get revenge. She's currently with Absolute. She told us she wanted to say farewell.
Farewell?
Yes.
I don't get it. She's gonna see them soon enough. So why say goodbye?
Not like that. An emotional farewell. Anyways, that's the situation so far. Shifty said she'll fill us in on the next step of the plan when she gets details. Let's rest until
Beavis and
then.
Butthead AI episode? What, are you talking about the newer season of Beavis and Butthead that's coming out? Does an episode on AI? What is Cinderella doing here, though?
To repay the favor. You all saved me.
How long have you been standing there?
When you say repay the favor, what do you mean?
I wish to join you in reclaiming the surface. It's something I should have done a long time ago.
Welcome to the team.
I'm looking forward to it. Now, about that thing I mentioned. Can we make that happen?
I watched an episode of that Beavis and Butthead the other day, and it was pretty damn funny. And I so wish Japanese VAs would come to the US more. I'm surprised they haven't since how much popular anime's gotten. Yeah. What are you talking about?
She keeps asking us to install full-body mirrors around the place.
Yeah, every 100 meters.
Oh, they tried to use
No
AI
less.
to do their homework? Well, that makes perfect sense.
That was a compromise on my part.
Yeah, the USA is shooting itself in the foot majorly. They're screwing everyone else over, but then also us ourselves. Like, so bad. No one's gonna want to sell to us. You can't just slap tariffs on things and say, we want things to be American again, because not all things were even American to begin with. And in fact, the vast majority of things were never American at all. 90% of anything we've ever had was from China. Can't really deny that. It's like, we've never made that shit on our own, and it was always inferior when we did. So... yeah, and yeah, with things like anime and stuff, it can't be American just by default.
I was originally going to ask for them every 50 meters.
There are places you can still order from. I don't think you should get your hopes, or lose your hopes too much. It just means that, like, certain companies, like Good Smile Company, will not directly sell to you. There are still ways to buy figures and import them. Why do you want mirrors anyway?
So that I can check my appearance constantly. I must always be beautiful. We all must be.
You sound like a vain celebrity.
Well, eBay's just for...
The transport unit is scheduled to arrive within an hour.
I mean, that might be... Depends on who you're buying it from there. Let's not even get into inflation and low job economy. Yep, is pretty bad.
How are you feeling?
I'm okay. It's nothing fatal.
Is Vesti stable?
Yeah. She's asleep now. If she stayed awake in her current state, she'd be likely to suffer a mind switch.
I see. How about you, Unwa? Are you okay?
I said don't call me by my name. Get away from me, will you? I can move fine without your help.
She's so defensive.
I'm sorry.
What?
Here we go.
I'm sorry for leaving without saying anything. Truly. I wanted to become Red Hood. I thought I knew how things would go, and that I had inherited her mission.
Well, most of Crunchyroll's dealings tend to be, digital, but they still do sell physical goods. I wonder, it's not like the Crunchyroll store has stopped selling stuff to us. I wonder how they're dealing with it. Different companies are dealing with it in different ways.
I long thought about how Red Hood could have become as strong as she did. She had comrades whom she valued dearly, and an important high-stakes mission.
I've always had a thing for Beavis and Butthead. They're just so
when I met up
insanely
with and
stupid,
spent
but the
time
show
with
is
all
fully
of you.
acknowledging just how stupid they are, that it becomes
I felt
pretty
that I
funny.
also gained
That
comrades
Mike
in
Judge,
arms who
the
meant a lot to
writer,
me.
is... You know he's a smart guy. Intentionally writing stupid people.
It brought me closer to Red Hood. I thought if I stayed on this path, then I would become like her. That I could carry on her mission. But it wasn't like that. I was just pretending. When I accidentally killed that human being, I found myself worrying more about the paperwork I'd have to fill out than what I'd done. That's when I realized I was merely pretending to be Red Hood. I had no real grasp of what the mission meant, nor what I had to shoulder to see that mission through. I was a pretender. An empty shell. So the question was, what was I? What had I lived for up until then? What had I ever really achieved? What was I? What did I look like? I had so many questions, but couldn't find any answers. I felt like I had used you all as players in my embarrassing play acting, and it filled me with a deep, painful shame. That's why I couldn't say anything, so I left. Stupid, right?
You're a real fool.
If I had said all of this to you then, would it have changed anything?
It would have changed everything.
Okay. Thank you. You all are very important to me.
Why now? There must be a reason you're bringing this up now. So let's hear it.
I didn't want any of you to stop because of me.
Go. Go and spend your life with that third-rate squad you like so much. They operate more on your level. As for us, we'll go our own way.
I understand. Take care of yourselves. I'm going now, Emma.
Rappy, thank you for being brave.
Is this what you call bravery?
Everyone has a different definition of it.
Thank you.
Rappy walks towards the door.
See you around, Rappy.
Yes. See you around. Unwa.
Rappy opens the door and heads out.
You forgave her so easily.
You're right. Maybe I just wanted to hear
I mean, they
an
are
answer.
soldiers, that's the hard part.
It was quite simple, wouldn't you say?
It's time to initiate tactical up.
Oh my. You mean the one Ingrid prepared? I thought you were dead set against that. Why the sudden change?
Now we don't have to leave an empty spot for her. My concern was that if we proceeded with that plan, she'd never have a spot on this team again. And that saddened me. But it's okay now, since she won't be coming back.
Yeah. Let's become the best we can be. Just us three.
And damn good do they get.
The transport unit is scheduled to arrive within an hour. How are you feeling?
I'm okay.
Is Vesti...
Yeah.
Oh,
if she's
okay, so we did finish that.
Wait, I can move fine without your help.
I'm sorry.
What?
Here we go.
So we finished chapter 32. And now we're on to chapter 33. Whee! Let us continue onward. Could it happen? It might take a slightly different shape. People are more worried about the whole fascism deal, which, yeah, is probably a bigger concern.
According to the central government, the eradication of Crystal Region is proceeding as planned, but it is not a high priority.
I mean, the fact that we've got a criminal president, like literally, like, we've seen presidents get impeached before for so much less. And that our system just kind of allows it. And it's like, okay, whether you voted for them, whether you like him or not, the facts are the facts. He did these things. They are undisputable at this point, but nobody cares. Or just doesn't seem to have any power. It's such a weird thing. Like, the law doesn't matter in our own country. So, I don't know how you would want to, you know, stand by it at that point.
This operation is to prioritize the extermination or capture of heretics above all else. In short, that's the case.
I figured that's how they'd feel.
They want us to take out Behemoth.
Anise glances at Cinderella.
I don't think that will be a problem.
Did they not say anything about Cinderella?
That's currently considered top secret information. What with all the recent incidents, if it were to come to light that we had joined forces with the heretic, the Ark would be in an uproar. I, as well as Mana, are doing our utmost to keep this under wraps. Even within the central government itself, only a select few are aware of Cinderella. Proceed with the assumption that only Deputy Chief Anderson knows.
How about Deputy Chief Birmingham, that piece of shit?
We're taking special care to ensure he remains in the dark. If he were to find out about this, he would send troops over here in an instant.
Okay, thanks.
Right. If people in the Ark found out Cinderella's awakened, it'd be pandemonium.
Anise glances at Cinderella again.
Why do you keep sneaking glances at me?
Huh? Nothing.
If you're going to eyeball me, at least get a decent look. My beauty should be appreciated properly.
I'm not sure if she and I are going to get along.
If all we have to do is take down Behemoth, we'll be fine. If I were on my own, I'd be more hesitant. But together with Grave and you guys, it's very much possible. As long as my prince is with me. I can't imagine a scenario where we don't emerge victorious.
Yeah, the fact that we can't get a hold of something that presumably is there is also ridiculous. The whole thing is just like, yep.
However, there's no guarantee Behemoth is the only heretic we'll be facing.
Sort of just like, call me when something actually happens. When something's finally taken care of with that turd. But yeah.
4 beasts. As their name implies, there's bound to be 4 of them. Worst comes to worst, we might find ourselves up against 4 heretics at once. However, if 4 heretics were to engage us in battle, that would mean 4 warriors of my caliber would be needed to rise up and fight them. It's a bit overwhelming. Can you imagine the sheer loveliness of 4 of me? So distracted would we be by such rapturous beauty, it would almost certainly affect our chances of winning.
Okay, now I'm seriously doubting my ability to get along with this lady.
She's right. That's why a preemptive strike is our best course of action.
Yeah, especially since we're on Behemoth's home turf. The fact she can command the crystals makes her formidable on her own. If she calls in for reinforcements on top of that, then we'll have a real problem on our hands.
So we should hit him fast and hit him hard before they have time to prepare.
By the way, how do you think FGO final call gonna... what? ENS? Huh? Oh. final Chaldea gonna end? I have no
We may
clue.
not have
I
absolute,
honestly do
but
not
we do
know.
have an ancient heretic on our side. The odds are in our favor.
Excuse me, but I object to the term ancient.
Oh, sorry.
It makes me sound old. I prefer the word legendary.
Okay, now I'm sure of it. You and I are definitely not going to get along.
We'll move out as soon as we're finished preparing. Is that okay with you, Commander?
People say Saber may come back for the Fuyuki stuff? What do you mean Fuyuki stuff? There's more stuff with Fuyuki?
His name is Prince.
No, I call him Commander.
So confrontational, Rappy. That's not like you.
Personally, I wouldn't object to moving out right now. However, if we're gonna go through with this, it would be a good idea to prepare a bit more. What's with the latest on Absolute and Grave?
Absolute will rejoin us after maintenance.
Wow, if they're jumping back into the mix that quickly, they must be really peeved.
There's more to it than that. I think they're trying to tell me something. They're not going to wait for me anymore. Grave also said she'd be rejoining us after her repairs.
She definitely looked
What
like
anime
she
am I
needed
watching
cleanup.
lately? Everything that I had mentioned in my recent Waifu Monthly recap, which I would recommend you watch if you haven't, but quite a lot of shows right now. There's, fundamentally though, there's Dandadan, there's Dress Up Darling, there's Ruri Rocks, there's Yofukashi no Uta, there's, the summer when Hikaru died, or something like that, I forgot the exact title. That one's the spooky one. What else am I watching? I had some that I had started, but I don't feel as motivated to keep up with now. Oh yeah, there's Panty Stocking. People are complaining twofold in one sense. Someone mentioned that, yes, technically the manga for Dress Up Darling shows some nipple that you do not see in the TV version. Or not even just the TV, just the anime in general. But, because they, you know, the character's like 15 or whatever. I don't know. Maybe she's 16 by now. I have no idea. But, yeah. Well, I like Cinderella's perspective of beauty. When she understands what it means to be beautiful, it's not quite what you might think, but yeah.
Apparently she's a mass-produced model? Impressive.
It's more than impressive. It's...
Crystal region should be a Pokemon region.
Oh. Interesting.
What? What's wrong?
I can't find a word to aptly describe Grave's greatness. I don't think one exists.
Ugh.
Let's go.
Roger.
Also, Mana and I have to get ready for the eradication of Crystal Region. So, we'll have to take a step back from the other parts of the operation.
Dude. Marine is one of the best waifu, period. It's true. I don't care. Don't care what nobody says.
Your target is the heretic, while our target is the area itself. The crystals are too dangerous. We have to do something about them. We'll take care of all the necessary preparations. I'm sure you'll all be fine. You've most likely already memorized all there is to know about that area. However, we won't be able to offer much in the way of support from our side, due to the crystals.
Well, some people were complaining that technically that means the anime got censored compared to the manga, that the manga's based for showing you more than the anime does. But that's actually pretty common these days due to stupid Japanese broadcasting standards. But then there were people like getting pissed off. It's like, how dare you complain that this was censored? It should be. She's underage. It's like that whole loophole again. Yeah, Panty and Stocking is not my favorite show, but it gets a chuckle out of me here and there, and yeah.
We can't even use any A-pillars.
You've been a great help already.
Thank you for saying that.
We're leaving this part of the operation in your hands.
Yes, understood.
Rappy, Are you really going to take that thing with you?
Which anime do I prefer in dub? Golden Boy. Yes, Golden Boy is getting remastered in Blu-ray, which is fucking awesome.
You mean that box Grave was carrying around? It seems like there's some kind of gun inside it.
7
No, I
doors.
didn't hear that Cyberpunk Edgerunners is getting a second season. I'm assuming it's following a new cast of characters then?
I want you to keep it.
You're giving this to me?
Yes.
I thought you had to return it to Snow White.
Cinderella is awake. We have something to do. I wish to meet with the goddesses, but this is more important right now. You all have dealings with the goddess squad. Please deliver it for me.
But isn't this your primary weapon?
I only borrowed it. I simply did my best not to break it.
I seem to recall you swinging it around and smashing it an awful
You
lot.
quit because you can't have an opinion on FGO fanbase? What do you mean by that?
That couldn't be helped.
Great teacher Onizuka. Oh, yeah, I don't like any of the dubs that Tokyo Pop was putting out around that time, especially their initial D one, which was terrible. The guy running Tokyo Pop, like, did not like a lot of certain things about anime. He saw it as his opportunity to heavily localize things, so I never went for that. I like watching that show in sub.
You are Red Hood's successor.
No.
You are connected to the goddess
School
squad.
in session, is it?
It is fitting
Are
for
people
you
actually back to
deliver
school
this.
now?
Okay. Fine. I'll take it. Since it's precious. Although, I'm not sure if it really suits me.
Commander, we've transformed the structures made from the 8 pillars and created a path across the crystal region. It should allow you to get in and out more quickly.
You can do that?
Of course. This is what these structures were originally intended for.
I said I prefer Saber x Shiro over Fujimaru x Saber, and then they blackmailed me, Fujimaru fan did? What? Again, that's not a complete sentence. The last part fell apart.
It's simply a matter
Huh.
of inputting certain sets of data to initiate the transformation. Of course, if Behemoth covers it with crystals, that'll be the end of that. But until then, they should prove useful. Alright, I'm going to head back for repairs.
How nice. She came all the way out here to explain things to us.
Did you know Baby Metal made the Marvel Zombies song? No, I don't know anything about Marvel Zombies.
Mana is helping with Graves repairs, right? Yeah. She said she could handle the basics. She'll be sending Grave back our way as soon as possible.
Good. Now let's go take down Behemoth. I don't know enough about Gachiakta. While we're on the move, Anise pulls me aside.
Commander, could we talk to you privately for a moment? Without Cinderella?
What is it?
Your blood. Does it contain Bauhaus? What? I'll take that as a yes. I saw Bauhaus bullets when we were in Eden, and when you had that hole in your stomach before, you yelled at us to stay away. Then when you punched Behemoth and your hand was all bloody, she went crazy for a moment. Considering how obvious these signs are, I'd have to be a real idiot not to figure that your blood contains Bauhaus. I don't know. Idiot may be a bit harsh.
See you later, dude. Have a wonderful day yourself.
Anyway, why did you keep it a secret from us? You could have warned us. Told us that if we came into contact with your blood, our entire nymph would be wiped out. When you were injured before,
Not necessarily a bad thing.
And try to stop the bleeding. Did you think we couldn't keep a secret? That we'd go around blabbing about it?
I knew better than anyone that you wouldn't do that. Vap House is a rare commodity. That means a lot of people are after it. If I dragged you into all this, it'd only put you into danger.
And fighting heretics is the definition of safety?
I'm sorry.
I appreciate you wanting to protect us, but I'm pretty sure we can deal with any situations that come our way.
Still haven't watched Gushing Over Magical Girls yet, nope.
Anything would be better than getting caught up in something when we don't know anything. I can't stand it.
I say we create a manual for what to do when Master is injured.
Good idea.
My nymph is gone, so I'll be able to stop any bleeding.
You won't be able to stop anything if you're unconscious like last time.
Neon?
Oh, sorry.
I mean, it's true. You need a contingency on top of a contingency.
I'll be as careful as I can.
The best solution would be for the commander to not get hurt in the first place. Given your previous track record, however, I think we all know how unlikely that is. Wouldn't it be better if Neon and I each took a small shot of Vap House?
That's too dangerous.
How so?
Vap House, for lack of better phrasing, makes you mortal. Remember what Exia told us? Nikke's brain is practically immortal thanks to Nymph. Without it, that's no longer the case. What's your next waifu files? Love them? Yes, I mentioned it earlier. Urusei Yatsura is the next waifu files.
I never planned on living
It's
that
available
long
now
anyway.
for early access supporters and will come out on Tuesday. With Nymph, there's always the option of a memory wipe if you're seriously injured. Afterwards, you can have any necessary knowledge injected back into your brain. Corruption can be treated. If you're corrupted and you don't have Nymph, you know what happens.
You're talking about
Except I
Marion.
thought the Nymph is what gets corrupted, you know? You prefer Saber X Shiro over Fujimaru X Saber, but then they blackmailed me because I couldn't have an opinion, or rather they disagreed with your opinion. Unless it's an absolute emergency, I want to avoid using Vap House. So you can drop the idea of getting injected with it.
Okay, understood.
But what should we do if Master gets hurt?
Alright, if the commander gets seriously hurt and Rappy isn't available, I say we go ahead and treat him.
Knowing full well we might be exposed to Vap House?
Yes.
No, that's too dangerous.
It's preferable to standing there and watching you die.
That's right. That's too horrible to even consider.
Good. Then it's decided. If you don't want it to happen, don't get hurt.
Fair enough.
But
Okay.
Master, we're going to go fight a heretic. But didn't we use up all the Vap House bullets? I think we should replenish our inventory.
Yes, it's mostly fanfic. Shipping culture's weird. Don't take your ship seriously. Agreed, I've been trying to contact Cecil, but I haven't been able to reach her.
That, and the fact they haven't done anything regarding Dorothy, tells me something's happening in Eden. It might be a good idea to stop by if we have time.
Right, I'm also concerned about Papillion. Or Papillon.
Beautiful. Resolving internal conflicts amicably, and then proceeding to a discussion.
Cecil
of the
is
next
the
objective
dude
at
who
once.
taught... He's the other, like, legendary commander that's hanging out in Eden. Who taught us a whole bunch of important shit.
It's beautiful.
How long have you been listening? How much did you hear?
It doesn't matter. I'm not interested in the content. I was more intrigued by the flow of the conversation. I'm so glad that it wrapped up beautifully.
You hear how crazy Rent-A-Girlfriend's getting? Yeah. I've heard bits and pieces of it. I'm just saying the story's still not over yet. Everyone was acting like it was over. But we don't know what the final verdict will be. Which ship, in your opinion, that doesn't make sense for Fujimaru?
I hope the same happens with our pursuits.
I don't know. Honestly, Ritsuko would be with Mashu, hands down, and anything that's not that would be kind of messed up. But at the same time, when it comes to fandoms and fan ships and all that. Nothing wrong there. As long as you're not, like, arrogant about it or attacking, you know, it's just your own little headcanon for funs. Who do you think the best girl in Rent-a-Girlfriend? For me, no, I still like frickin' Chizuru. She's frustrating, but she's still mega hot. Nymph is what gets corrupted, but to get corrupted without it means a full mind wipe, which means the Nikke in question, a blank slate like a newborn child, yeah. Except again, I think corruption, the nymph, is the thing that gets corrupted. Hepchio fans hate Mashu because she keeps cock blocking? How?
The repairs are complete.
I mean, I wouldn't expect any of them to go through,
Thank you.
like, actual romance or whatever.
Can I ask you something? How do you and Cinderella know each other?
We've known each other for a long time. We're like family.
I see.
Can I go now? I have to join them as
Gold
soon
digger
as
and doing
possible.
some crazy things.
I can't leave Cinderella alone.
Yes, you can go. But I wouldn't recommend it. You won't be much help to them. Not with your current specifications. And you already handed over your only weapon to Rappy.
It's okay. Being there is enough. I'm content to watch the story unfold.
Give me some time.
For what?
I'll make it so that you're of use to Cinderella. I brought some spare parts with me. That should give you a fairly significant upgrade. There are some other armaments that are still in the testing phase.
Well, they're
I'll fine-tune them before
co-protagonists as
issuing
far as
those to
I'm
you.
concerned.
Will I be stronger?
Yes, you will.
Will it take long?
No. You'll still be able to join them in time.
Very well.
I'm glad you agree.
I do have a suggestion.
Yes?
Yeah, if he could have made up his mind, that would have helped.
The
Or rather,
crystal that took glass slippers.
took the path of least resistance could have worked out really well too. The Type Moon MCs? I don't know, man. I mean, Shiro's cool and all. I like his interactions with the other characters. Usually the Type Moon protagonists, to me, are some of the most boring characters in their respective franchises. The surrounding characters are much cooler.
The mirror container?
Yes, that one.
If we're talking
Can
about
I
that,
be
then yes, Ryogi
outfitted
Shiki
with
is absolutely my favorite.
A rapture part? I see. Yes. That would be most effective.
I would appreciate it.
All right. Understood.
I have a question. Why are you being so kind to me? You have no reason to be using all these precious parts on me.
When I was tending to you in the Harmony Cube, I noticed something unusual about your fingers. They're made of rather old technology, but they were only given to top-notch technicians. They were meant for work which demands precision. My own fingers are from the same series as yours. Of course, with the passing of time, only traces of the original technology remain.
Yes, Shiki's great in a swimsuit.
But all of the Nikkes affiliated with MMR, where I belong, are outfitted with the same parts as you. I don't know what you did in the past, or what kind of Nikke you were. But one thing is certain. You are our predecessor. Consider this a small token of my appreciation. For you laying the scientific foundation, which has allowed us Nikkes, and humanity, to advance to where we are today. It's the least I can do. Are you crying?
No, I don't cry anymore.
I'll pretend I didn't see anything.
Jade Rabbit is a Ryogi Shiki. Yeah. I don't care too much about the bunnies.
I am not the only second-generation Grimm's model. There were many others besides me, and the one who created us was grave.
Huh?
No, Mana's a Nikke.
What?
Grave. It was Grave who made us. She is a genius.
A lot of the ARC scientists will be Nikke because it allows them to keep working and not needing necessarily to eat and sleep as much.
At the time, we were amongst the most powerful Nikkes to have been manufactured, and Grave created us all on her own. On top of that, she is beautiful. She's perfection.
What happened to her?
That is a secret. If I talk about it, I might cry. And so I will refrain from doing so. I will keep it as a beautiful memory between Grave and myself.
What were you all built for?
The Grimm's models? Isn't that obvious? What else are Nikkes meant to do?
Kill
Eliminate
raptures.
humanity's enemies and give the world back to humans. That's it.
These are such broad, sweeping declarations. Yet you make it sound like it's all so easy.
What do you mean?
There's no way we can win against these raptures.
Oh my goodness! What a horrible sentiment! Then why are you here?
Huh?
If you're convinced that we'll lose, what are you doing here? Are you simply looking for an ideal place to die? Do you all feel the same way that she does?
No, Anise was just joking.
I knew it. I knew there was no way any of you would have such terrible thoughts. Not only is it not beautiful, it's almost disgraceful.
So, not wanting to sacrifice yourself for humanity is disgraceful?
Do you think FGO would do a oath ring to pick your favorite servant to... Oh, gotcha. No, I don't think FGO is going to go down that path. Grave's real name is Ave. If you remember Unbreakable Sphere, you'd remember Siren's backstory. Yep. It's certainly true, and I streamed all of the Unbreakable Sphere. Which kind of spoiled a little bit of the fact that, you know, we knew Cinderella and Grave were going to find her again. But it was such a good event, we just had to do it out of order a little bit. Which canon ship is your favorite in Nasuverse? Probably Shiro and Artoria.
That's not quite what I meant.
Mainly
Allow me
because
to
it makes
elaborate.
Artoria happy.
Risking your life without good reason.
Oh, in the whole
is
Nasuverse?
disgraceful.
Sorry. In the whole Nasuverse, it's absolutely, Shiki and Kokuto.
Because you would be throwing away the most precious thing without purpose. You are all going to face Behemoth. So you're putting your lives on the line right now. So I'm curious, what is the reason for your doing so? What is it that makes you willing to potentially give your life? What do you strive for? What do you live for? I don't know your story, but you mustn't amble through life thoughtlessly, merely doing what you're told. That's no story at all. I am my own master. If you have not found a reason, then you must do so quickly. It would be far from beautiful if you were to die before finding one. I intended to be motivational, but apparently I had the opposite effect. I'll make it up to you all by fighting extra hard.
Beautiful figure!
Prince,
Getting a probe at Cinderella's psychology.
come here and look at this.
My mutual, who's FGO only player, said it would be funny if Shiki Swimsuit started to flirt with MC, like that's not her character. Yeah, I mean, ship whatever the hell you want.
crystal.
Just realize it may not be realistic to the story.
But the surface is reflective, like a mirror. Could you stand next to me for a moment?
I stand next to Cinderella, and the crystal in front of us, our reflections, stand side by side.
What a beautiful sight.
Neon will be the next overspec. I can feel it in my bones. Well, that would be cool.
What are you doing?
I'm gazing at
The story seems to be
beauty of us
focusing more on
together.
Anise right now, though, and her whole, well, her previous life or her career.
Please, you two don't have any chemistry at all. Besides, stopping for nonsense like this only puts the commander in unnecessary danger.
Nothing of the sort will occur, because I'm here to protect him.
Weren't you asleep for over a century?
With her
Why do you talk
NP in
as
a
if
wedding
you
dress,
know
Shiki,
everything?
do you think Nasu was trying to TP say she's already married? Was she in a wedding dress for her noble phantasm? I don't remember that.
Anise. You don't like me, do you?
That's not true.
You've been attempting to pick a fight with me for a while now. What is it about me that irks you so? If you don't tell me, then I'll never know.
I can't stand you prattling on endlessly about beauty and all that nonsense.
Does my pulchritude displease you?
Pulchritude. I like that word.
Yes, it's hard enough staying alive out here. Who's got time to care about looks?
I am caught up. I'm all caught up on the story on my end, but trying to catch you guys
have no
up through my
idea how
streams
bad
is a
things
little
are.
trickier.
Beauty and other such notions are long gone. We're in a world where those concepts are no longer important, nor should they be.
Oh, have I made you feel poorly about yourself?
What?
Beauty must have been something that you valued above all else. But right now, you couldn't be
Maya
further from it.
Sakamoto is wonderful.
Hearing someone else talk about something you used to value, but were unable to attain, does it make you feel bad about yourself? Especially because I, a stranger, embody it so naturally.
You've got some nerve talking to me like that. What do you know?
Your nails, your hair, your skin. Yes, you pursued beauty, enough that you've taken care of yourself. Am I wrong?
Yeah, I perused it, but it didn't turn out the way I wanted it to. So I've got a bit of lingering resentment and I took it out on you. Satisfied?
Not beautiful. Not one bit.
Screw you! You don't know me! There's no time for ridiculous things like that in the world. Not anymore! What's the use in obsessing over beauty with things as they are? I don't see the point in it.
I can't understand you. If you don't feel beautiful yourself, you will never understand me.
I didn't always look like this. Before,
But why are you like this now? Why are you no longer trying to become beautiful? Why did you ruin your beauty with your own hands?
Do you think this is how I wanted things to go? It wasn't me. It was because of others.
Such things can happen, but you can overcome it. Do you ever think about becoming beautiful again?
I don't know.
That's no answer. You can be beautiful anytime. You must know that. It's the same for everyone. Even if you're caked in mud or drenched in blood, your beauty can always shine. If you approach things with that mindset, if you consciously decide to become beautiful, it will happen immediately.
Cinderella glances back and forth between Rappy, Neon, and me.
So many mirrors. I'm envious.
Cinderella turns around and slowly walks off.
It's okay, Anise. I think you're beautiful, even though you've put on a bit of weight recently.
She's gonna kill you.
I guess now's not the time for jokes.
No, it's not.
Anise?
It's okay. I'm fine.
Anise walks ahead.
This reminds me of the old days.
Anise slowly looks up at the sky. Up on the surface. It was so nice to just sit and watch the clouds pass by.
I don't see what's so nice about it.
He was reading the novel of Kata no Kyokai. It's quite different. With the Leo scene with the saliva, they cut out a few things from the novel. See, I am still excited to read the novel. I've just been so busy. Well, we get to hear a hell of a lot more about Anise's backstory coming up soon, and it's pretty great. I'm glad they finally did that. You hear about the kid that got arrested for cosplay in the UK? I don't think it was from cosplay. I think that there was a dude who was going to New York for a convention, but got detained at the airport in the UK for possession of, for them, animated CP, whatever the hell it is. We don't have enough information on exactly what was on his phone or his device that made them freak out, nor how they even realized it was on said device. But, yeah. I mean, I definitely think Leo was fulfilling two needs at once. I definitely think that. Cosmic.
Huh?
What's wrong?
I just stepped in a puddle, but the water is so black.
Get away from it.
Now look at the puddle that Neon stepped in. It comprises a jet black, viscous liquid. It's closer to oil or tar rather than water. This is what Behemoth's body was encased in.
She called it dark matter.
This wasn't here when we came before.
Dark matter has a very different meaning out in space.
No, it wasn't. I think we should keep our distance.
No, he didn't, but his fawning over her was certainly a mix between his consumptive desires and his infatuation with Shiki. Maybe if left alone, he might have done more.
Everyone, look at this.
The black liquid on Neon's shoe begins to wriggle around. The globule moves on its own and eventually disappears back into the puddle.
I don't like this.
Not one bit.
It's a lie!
Yeah, this is something out of a horror movie. You get close to the puddle, and then a hand pops out and grabs you.
You always seem to be weirdly accurate in your predictions, so please, stop talking.
There seems to be more than one of these puddles.
No, I'm saying it's obvious he was trying to do something lewd with Shiki, and that's how it manifests with him and his awakening to consumption. It's sort of just mixed. Oh, right. Oh, no. You're right. You're absolutely right, Dawson. There was a guy who got arrested for cosplay. It was something that an anime fan would immediately realize was a cosplay character. It was Resident Evil. It was Resident Evil. The guy was dressed up as an Umbrella employee and even had the Umbrella logo, but the UK was like, is this some sort of gang or hate group? It's like, no. No, it's Umbrella. It's a video game. You're absolutely right, Dawson. I forgot about that one. I'm like, you idiot! That should have been resolved in like half a second. It's like, bruh, it's a video game. To be fair, if you're gonna be wearing like armed weaponry and stuff like that, and you're not even at the con yet, maybe you are at the con, I don't know, but you need to make sure that it's pretty obvious that your weapons are props. You know, like tipping the edge of a gun. That's what they do with toys. You're supposed to, have a colored tip. Leo stole Kokuto's first kiss. Yeah, but he was just drugging him. Cinderella floats up in the air.
Wow, she can even fly?
Anise, how long are you going to keep fighting with Cinderella?
What? I'm not doing anything.
You were fighting just a moment ago.
That wasn't a fight. If it was one-sided because she made a fool of me.
That's true. You just stood there and took it, trembling in anger.
Ugh. Everything she said was 100% correct. What am I doing here?
Yes, he was forcibly awakened to his origin of consumption by Sora Naraya. He already had signs of it, a partial awakening, when he decided to try to eat that guy he killed in the alleyway. So it's no surprise then that any lewd or sexual things he might do would also be blended into consumption and biting and chewing while you're like getting it with somebody. Yes, I know about the I don't care as much about Ada Wong as I care about Jill. Jill's good. Or Rebecca Chambers. I like those two. Isn't being with us enough?
It's more than enough, Commander. It's just that I don't know what lies ahead for me.
I don't either.
I thought we were supposed to help Master become the ruler of the Ark?
That's true.
Not quite.
But what should I do going forward?
What the squad hopes to achieve and what you hope to achieve don't have to be the same thing.
I mean, you know damn well that Shiki and Kokuto would get through anything, even if one of them were violated by someone. You know, they'd shoulder that trauma together. That's what they do.
I don't get it. I don't quite follow
Yeah, that
either,
particular
to be
film
honest.
is my favorite of them, though.
Heck, I'm not even sure what I'm saying.
Well, Vor is a little bit different. I don't think what he's doing, ripping people to pieces and actually eating them, counts as Vor. Vor as a fetish is like being eaten, like swallowed whole, that kind of thing. At least that's what I understand. Cinderella lands back on the ground. Well,
There's a problem.
what is it?
First off, there are many of those black puddles in the area. We should be able to avoid them, but we'll have to move carefully. Also, I saw someone in one of the puddles.
Makes me wonder what they do with what they did with Leo's body after they sliced him to bits.
Come again?
Yes, I know Fujino's your favorite movie, and that is a good one.
Let's go check.
No, wait! Who or what was it?
Someone I don't know.
I figured that much. It'd be pretty weird if you did know them.
Cinderella, that person you saw, was it a girl with a childlike face? With big, piercing eyes?
Yes, that's right. How did you know?
She's right over there.
Ugh. This part's creepy. Whoa. The girl looks directly at us.
What is that thing? A water ghost! Firepower! Firepower has always been effective at exorcising demon spirits.
Nuke it from orbit, it's the only way to be sure.
Get a hold of yourselves. That's no ghost. Or at least, I don't think so.
So you're the ones who gave Behemoth such a hard time.
Glass slippers, full contact. Fire.
It's hard to get a hard copy. Well, they were hard to get hard copies on to begin with. I bought mine ages ago. Several beams of blue light come out of Cinderella's glass slippers and surge towards the black puddle. Would you date Kokuto's sister? Yeah, I guess. I don't really get along with her personality as much. And she's the one who's in love desperately with her brother, so chances are she wouldn't accept it if you confessed to her. The mysterious figure fully submerges herself under the puddle's surface, which seems to absorb and dissipate the light beam. The puddle begins to bubble and boil. The girl shows her face again.
Did you see that? The attack didn't do anything. I saw it too.
Relax. She just went inside the puddle and came back out. That's it. That's probably it.
Attacking me when we haven't even been properly introduced?
You're Behemoth's comrade, are you not?
Yes, I am Leviathan. Are you the oh-so-majestic Anachiro that Behemoth has been talking about?
Now it's really sad because the last time we saw Leviathan, she was still a heretic, but she was that, you know, cute girl Levi that Siren met, or Little Mermaid. And she was just trying to learn to control her powers, learn to control this weird muck that had covered her whole face. And, things would have been better if she weren't, if she didn't leave Siren to get gobbled up by, Gluttony. And ever since then, I guess she's wandered on her own and kind of gone down a dark path. So her, she didn't have to be a bad guy. She was on the verge of not being a bad guy, but then became one eventually anyway. So it's very sad. Levi. I like her, she's funny.
Not anymore.
Well, you seem to be. I think I'll take that body of yours.
The black puddle that Leviathan was in begins to expand. Almost instantly, the surrounding area is engulfed in darkness. Everyone pull back, don't let it touch you. The black puddle continues to rapidly expand as we turn to flee from the approaching darkness. A crystal wall appears in front of us.
Hey now, where are you rushing off to?
Oh shit. Behemoth!
Everyone, out of the way. I'll break the crystal.
Now, don't you go disrupting this carefully planned ambush of ours.
Behemoth's pincer seizes Cinderella's glass slippers.
That should disable them nicely.
Aim for her abdomen.
Take this, you mother...
Rappy, Anise, and Neon open fire, but Behemoth absorbs every single bullet without flinching.
Damn. Huh? The puddle is getting closer!
As Rappy's hair begins to turn red. Crack! The crystal which is blocking our path shatters.
She's here.
And Nikke charges through the flurry of flying crystalline fragments, way sexier than ever before. Her face is half covered with a cracked helmet. She carries a massive coffin. Grave?
Don't touch Cinderella.
Woo!
Writer's eraser.
This
Ready.
part's cool. The writer's eraser. She's like, no, we did bad things in the past. Let's just scribble all that out and start again. The weapon Grave is holding roars to life.
Blot it all out.
Yeah, I want to look at that CG real quick. Mwah. Mwah. Beautiful. Seed is... she's cute. I like her story arc. I'm not a huge fan of her character design beyond that. But, no, she's cool. I'm not going to roll for her. I'm not going to roll for, Orphe either. A massive fusillade of beams slam into Behemoth relentlessly. And she staggers backwards.
Who the hell are you? Stop talking.
And I made such a grand entrance.
Not as grand as mine.
Well, good for you.
So beautiful.
Look at yourself, Behemoth! You can't even move.
It's not that. These rounds pack a mean punch, that's all.
Oh, boy, I should film this. This is too funny.
Go right ahead, because I'm about to pull out a real showstopper.
A multitude of crystals race along the ground towards Grave. Grave, move! With a remarkable calm, Grave nudges ever so slightly to the side, taking measured half steps. A slight twist of the waist, a tilt of the head. None of the crystals so much as graze her.
What the?
What new girls did you pull for? All the ones I made certified favorites in my waifu files. So like Trigger and such like that. Hansel and Gretel? Oh, Hansel and Gretel I'm pretty sure are enemies now. I don't know the full details, but it's implied that they are villains now.
Those are no use anymore.
This is impossible!
Another strand of crystals races along the ground. There's a reason she can do this, and Grave once again evades them with the same subtle movements. All the while, she continues to fire at Behemoth.
Did you see that? She dodged every last one!
How did she do that?
She's amazing!
Stop complimenting her, you idiot! Hurry up and finish her off!
Okay.
I'll take that back. Thank you very much.
Cinderella's glass slippers broke free from Behemoth's pincers.
Hiro, your strength is impressive.
It's not just strength.
Pew! Blue light beams extend from glass slippers and rain down on Behemoth.
What are you doing? Get out of there!
I can't. There are too many of them, and these shots from the lady with the coffin are brutal.
Good girl.
Amazing. That thing can't move an inch with Grave and Cinderella working together.
Everyone! The water puddle is expanding faster!
Aw, shit. No! Let's get out of here. We don't know what will happen if it touches us.
Okay. It is kind of tempting, though. Don't you want to dive in just once? Save it for the next life.
Rappy stands still and looks back and forth between Behemoth and Leviathan. The black puddle is rapidly approaching her feet. Rappy, get back! Rappy deftly dodges the black puddle.
Superhuman. Take this stake and drive it into the ground.
I am superhuman now. All right. I take the large stake that Grave is holding and plunge it into the ground. A barrage of crystals crash down on Behemoth.
What? That's supposed to be mine!
Serves you right.
Huh? How come you're talking differently all of a sudden?
Run, superhuman.
I turn and start running. A bright light erupts from behind.
No! I was filming!
You idiot, Leviathan. Was that a flashbang?
We escaped.
Amazing. Beautifully done, Grave.
Yes. This should do.
Thank you, Grave.
Sure.
You're even more beautiful than when I last saw you.
Mana helped me. She gave me new parts and a new weapon. She also modified my helmet.
So we can actually see her face now.
I don't feel as constrained anymore.
You should show more of your face. It's gorgeous.
Not yet. I'm not confident.
Okay.
What's that on your back?
A Harmony Cube shard from the mirror container. A secret weapon.
Wow. How were you able to so deftly dodge those crystals?
A new ability.
Beautiful. How come you brought the coffin, though? I'm doing fine. I don't intend to have to lie in that again.
I know. Still, I'm worried.
All right. If that's how you feel.
It is.
So Behemoth called in for backup? Yeah. What was her name again? Leviathan? This isn't good. I didn't expect she'd be calling for help so soon. And what's up with that black puddle?
You all rushed in. Too impulsive.
How were we supposed to know she'd be calling for help so soon? This is the first I've seen of heretics forming an alliance. There was that one time when Nylister and Indabilia teamed up in the Ark, but that felt incidental. Certainly not pre-planned. They turned on each other the first chance they got. But Behemoth and Leviathan intentionally teamed up. This is bad. Even with Cinderella and the new and improved Grave, that looked like a tough fight.
Is that what you think? I disagree.
Okay, fine. I wasn't going to say anything.
You okay, Kana, my little cutie?
But you were completely sidelined when Behemoth had your glass slippers in her clutches.
She caught me off guard.
And if she does it again, what are you going to do?
It won't happen again.
That's right.
I'm with them. We can win this. We have to win this.
I get that you're all capable fighters, and it's good that you're confident in yourselves. But we don't even know what Leviathan is capable of. We're also clueless as to what happened.
Any girls interest you after Trigger? Nope. Not yet. Not a single one that's been teased.
Just don't fall in.
Precisely.
Right.
That's not an answer.
We got here in a hurry, because we assumed Behemoth was worn out and wouldn't call in for reinforcements, which is a weird assumption.
And we were completely wrong. Behemoth looks absolutely fine, and she did call in one of her buddies.
In other words, they were ready for us.
We need some reinforcements of our own. I'd say we need to double our numbers in order to have a fighting chance.
For now, let's pull back. We'll amass our forces and then...
No, we can't. This is our chance.
Huh?
We have two heretics in the same space. We can't let a golden opportunity like this slip through our fingers.
For what opportunity?
The opportunity to take down two heretics at once.
But even though I know we're bona fide heretic killers, don't you think taking on two at once is a bit much for us in our current state? We had a hard enough time going up against Behemoth on our own, and now she's called up her friend. I'm not saying we should throw in the towel, but since they're willing to play dirty, maybe we should sit back and strategize first?
No, we're fine as is.
Rappy, are you okay? What?
So, Rappy, are you okay? Would you tell us if you're okay?
You'd usually be the first one to shoot down a plan this impetuous, but now you're practically champing at the bit to fight.
I told you, I want to see Behemoth up on the surface. That's all.
So what's going on with this sudden change in you? I understand why Cinderella and Grave are behaving this way, but not you. Are you upset at her beating you before?
Yes, I'm upset.
No, not upset. It's just not right.
Commander, you've got to do something about Rappy. She's acting weird.
Rappy, I admire your zeal, but right now Huh? Our surroundings suddenly go dark. Blackness envelops everything. We can't see anything. Suddenly, it feels as if I'm floating, and at the same time, like a massive weight is pressing down on me. I can hardly breathe. Could it be the black goo?
Wow, you're still alive. There's something special about you, after all. Behemoth wasn't exaggerating.
I try to speak, but nothing comes out. I can't breathe.
Right. I suppose you have to breathe. Fine, I'll get you out. Don't want you dying on me.
I take a deep breath and regurgitate the liquid that I swallowed. Something thick and cerulean colored oozes out of my mouth. I feel awful. I catch my breath and look up.
Hello there.
Well then, as per Behemoth's request, why don't we have a conversation?
A conversation? Oh, really? So, you can transport others from puddle to puddle. In addition to yourself?
Yes. I opened up a waterway underground. If I had left you there for much longer, you would have perished.
Most likely, I presume I would have drowned.
That may be true, but usually humans expire instantly from the pressure alone. They die from being crushed, not from drowning. Yet, here you are.
I told you, he's a fascinating specimen.
Huh.
Leviathan moves the large stakes on either side of her and pokes at the liquid I just spat out. She moves her face closely to the stake and stares at it intently.
Ugh, gross. What are you doing? Why are you staring at someone's vomit? Ugh, disgusting.
Disgusting!
Ugh, it's dripping everywhere. If any of that dribbles on you, you better stay away from me. Or at least take a shower. Or 2. Or 3 before you even think about talking to me.
Be quiet! I'm looking.
Looking at what? What's so fascinating about someone's upchuck? Huh? You want to look at mine too?
Would you cease that infernal racket? What the?
Yeah, the womb tattoo is nice.
Did you really just do what I think you did?
I was only going to imitate the sound, but then I got carried away.
How revolting.
Hey, come on! How come you're treating his like gold, but mine like garbage?
Look, don't come near me.
Don't worry, I won't. You think I don't find this abhorrent as well? Also, how long are you going to stare at that stuff?
Sorry to interrupt your comedy routine, but can you tell me why you dragged me here?
Your body contains Vophouse, does it not?
Vophouse? What's that?
You're a terrible actor. Behemoth, make him bleed a little. Oh, don't let the blood touch you, though.
Want me to cut his leg off?
No! I just said
No!
bleed a little!
All right. I was only kidding.
Wait! Oh! Behemoth's pincer darts forward and scratches the back of my hand. The precision with which she strikes with us is incredible. I barely even felt the cut. Slowly, blood pools on the back of my hand and several drops fall to the ground. If I end up getting tetanus because of this, you and I are gonna have words. Think I unlocked a new fetish with enemy girl's womb tattoo? Yeah.
What are you talking about? I always keep my pincers spotless.
I'd rather watch them get the tattoo.
They're so clean you could eat off of them.
Leviathan flicks her wrist, and a black droplet lands under my blood. On the ground. The droplet quickly turns navy blue and spreads widely across the floor, seemingly losing its initial viscosity.
I was right. That just eliminated the nano-machines. It's Voppaus, an incredibly strong concentration of it at that. That would explain why you were able to neutralize dark matter. And why you were able to survive the Black Sea. Conversation is the cornerstone of evolution, you know. This is the first time your words have had any persuasive power. Congratulations!
You see? Who knows what else could have been hiding in all those people we've killed. Talking helps us gain information, and we can pick up a few new skills along the way.
You only want to converse with others because you're lonely. Don't forget the situation that we're in. If we were caught in the midst of one of these conversations, what would happen?
What, your top 3 VTubers? Korone, Morikulaipi, and Nimune. Although I also really like Rosie Belle Moo. She's funny as shit.
Oh, perhaps we're being rude talking amongst ourselves too much while we have a guest.
You certainly are. I was about to get upset.
A mail carrier of Voppaus. This is exceptionally rare. You're coming with us.
First Chatterbox, and now you? Apparently I'm quite popular with Raptures.
Who?
Do you not know Chatterbox?
How do you know Chatterbox?
I guess you are familiar with him. What are you two hoping to achieve here?
I'm not at liberty to say. And you?
We intend to take you down. The surface belongs to us. I liked Melody when she stuck exclusively to adult content.
Why
I have
now?
no interest in
You've
any of the
already
work
left
she's
it
done
vacant
through
for over a
VShoujo, really.
century.
Doesn't matter how much time has passed. It doesn't change the fact that it's ours.
Get a load of this guy. Your audacity is quite amusing.
Should I take a guess at what you're trying to do?
Huh? Sure.
These crystals are being used to absorb electricity from Raptures and Nikkes. You're using that electricity to activate the Harmony Cube and build another arc. That's what you're doing, isn't it?
Who are you?
You and your kind seem to have a keen interest in building an arc. Just like Material H, or Indivilia, rather. Why are you so hell-bent on this?
This isn't exactly the kind of conversation I was hoping for.
Is it that you want to replace humans entirely?
Behemoth, kill him.
Huh?
It unnerves me. Kill him!
Isn't it rude to kill someone in the middle of a conversation?
Who cares about manners? He is no ordinary human. He knows about Chatterbox and Indivilia, and even about the Harmony Cube. You think this guy got lost and wandered here by accident? He clearly is some kind of hotshot and knows what he's doing, if any of this information gets out.
Relax. You're scaring me.
I got them doubting themselves. They tried to keep up a cool, calm, and collected front. But my mentioning Chatterbox and Indivilia has thrown them for a loop. They've got their guard up, and they're concerned about slipping up somehow. They're showing fear now. Can I push it? I don't see what's so scary about heretics.
What?
Nihilister, Liberalio, and Divilia. We went up against all of them and lived to tell the tale. Heck, we even won in some cases.
Don't be absurd. How could someone like you...
Have you forgotten about my blood? I was born to kill heretics. Why are you scared? Aren't you guys all on the same side?
You're really starting to piss me off!
Interesting. Very interesting indeed.
Interesting my foot! Kill him already!
Akuma Nimune, Apricot. I don't know Apricot at all.
Can't you feel it?
I don't really watch Neanders, but I know a little bit about her.
Continuing this conversation could take us to the next level.
V Shoujo is pretty much done. Yep, I know.
And?
They did not use the money for donations like they were supposed to, and they didn't pay their staff, or specifically their talent.
Are you proposing that we tell this human everything?
Yes.
Have you lost your mind?
I don't see what the big deal is. We don't stand to lose anything by telling him.
What if he goes off and tells other people?
Who cares if he does?
You've completely lost it!
How long are you going to wait? It's high time we act.
What are you talking about? We have no idea what could happen.
Yes, you do. Sometimes you have to trust your gut. It can be scarily accurate sometimes. There's no way we can lose to the offsprings now. We won't suffer the way we did before.
My eyes are starting to sting.
If I've learned anything from going up against these guys in Enichiro, it's that we're stronger than ever. I know you feel the same way. You're scared because you can't quantify it, but you feel it too. We can't keep isolating ourselves like this. That's no longer an option. We have to start moving. Good. I'll take your silence as agreement.
That is not how you're supposed to do this.
It's just as you said, human. We aim to build an arc of our own. One drastically different from yours. While we're not sure exactly what form it will assume, it's safe to say it would contain various types of infrastructure. That's beyond our capabilities at the moment, so we're simply constructing the shell. It's more of a symbolic gesture than anything. The Ark is an emblem of rapid progress, after all.
And once you've built this shell, what are you planning on doing then?
We're going to make a secret weapon. One that will deal a crushing blow to our enemies.
What kind of secret weapon?
Why would I tell you? The entire point of a secret weapon is that it's a secret.
Fair enough. When you say our enemies, are you referring to other heretics?
Yes, but not the four beasts. I'm talking about Nihilister, Liberalio, and Indivilia. The ones who denigrated us, kept us under their boot heel and ignored us.
So there's internal conflict amongst the heretics?
It's hardly surprising. Whenever a group of people get together, there's the inevitable fracturing off into different factions and subsequent infighting. It's human nature. We are descended from humans, after all. Anyway, we have a score to settle with the offsprings. To that end, we could use your help.
What kind of information do you need?
Oh, right. What was that we need to know, Levi?
Oh. And you've fought with the offsprings before, haven't you? What were they like?
They possess immense strength.
That goes without saying! You should know by now, that's not what I'm curious about. How did you win? Oh, never mind. You probably used Vapaus and won easily. When you used Vapaus, how did they react to it?
The room seems brighter than before, and the stinging in my eyes is getting worse. It put them in excruciating pain, and their regenerative abilities drastically decreased.
And their core? Was it exposed?
No.
Then how did you win?
They escaped before we could finish them off.
Escaped? You mean they ran away?
Yes?
Huh. Incredible! They're always acting so high and mighty. And yet they ran off with their tails tucked between their legs. How embarrassing.
One hit from Vophouse caused them to retreat? The power this stuff has is almost unfathomable.
It seems the four beasts aren't too keen on the other heretics. If I can somehow manipulate these two factions into clashing, it would be beneficial for me and everyone else. I'll add a few embellishments to provoke these two further. Nihilister, Indivilia, and Chatterbox once formed an alliance.
An alliance? The Offsprings. They think they're so much better than everyone else, and you're telling me they formed an alliance?
Yeah, but it didn't do them any good. They still lost.
To who? You guys?
No. They lost to one of my comrades.
What?
Remember the one whose hair turned red? That's Rappy, and she alone overpowered all three of them. They scurried off because they knew they couldn't win. We didn't even have to use Vophouse. Granted, she had activated Red Hood, which she can only use for so long, but these two don't have to know that.
Isn't that the one who was fixated on my pincers? Right. She became much stronger after her hair changed color. So, she was able to chase off all three of them.
The stinging in my eyes is almost unbearable by now.
You see, Levi? We're strong just as we are. We could fight them right now and end up winning.
You're right. If we're assuming everything this man is telling us is true.
I have a disease where I'll die if I lie.
Very funny. Let's see. Since you don't have a nymph, we can't verify anything right now. We'll have to capture one of your comrades and check that way.
There's something I can't get off my mind. You seem to know a lot about Nymph and Vophouse.
That I do.
Are you interested in human technology?
I am. That's why we're here. We're interested in all the technology you humans left behind when you slithered underground like spineless slugs. Getting back on topic, you've given us a lot of good information. All we need to do now is capture one of your comrades and make sure that you're telling us the truth. Then we'll extract as much blood from you as we can. And vengeance against the Offsprings will be ours.
We could beat them in a straight fight. We don't need the Vophouse.
Ugh. We haven't confirmed whether this human's words are true or not. If we're able to secure ourselves some Vophouse, that will give us an irrefutable advantage. There's no such thing as being too prepared.
Don't tell me you're planning on biding our time again. Haven't we waited long enough?
On the contrary! We've waited this long. Surely we can endure waiting a while longer.
I guess that's true.
But it's so lonely!
Now then. Even though he rubs me the wrong way, we'll keep this human alive as a hostage.
No.
What are you doing?
Dancing.
What in the world for?
So I can give them the signal.
Levi!
My little dance. Kaboom! A massive blue and white light beam engulfs Behemoth and Leviathan. Shielding my face with my hands to block out the flying debris and searing heat, I attempt to glance in the direction the beam came from. There, floating in the air with her glass slippers pointed forward, is Cinderella.
I was doing a silly monkey dance.
That'd be very silly. Kaboom!
Levi, hurry and get back into the Black Sea!
The black puddle forms at Leviathan's feet and she begins to descend. Just as she's halfway through, kaboom! A light beam slams into Leviathan. She's flung out of the puddle and sent hurling across the ground. Behemoth glares furiously at Cinderella from afar.
And Ichiro, you stay right there!
Behemoth crouches low, and as she prepares to leap, the ground cracks underneath her. She'll be able to reach Cinderella in a single bound. The light is still gathering in Cinderella's glass slippers. She'll need more time before she can fire off another shot. Don't move. I raise my hand so that the cut from earlier faces upward. I stand directly above the temporarily incapacitated Leviathan. The cut is still bleeding, and blood pools up in the incision. Make one move, and I'll cover her in blood.
You!
All I have to do is turn my hand around. I don't care how fast you are, you won't be able to get here in time.
You son of a... Using her as a hostage, are you? Have you no shame?
You're one to talk after whisking me off here secretly.
This is a whole other level of cowardly.
Behemoth is hit with an overpowering light beam. She falls to her knees. Ta-ta-da! At the same time, a relentless barrage of bullets and missiles fly in from beyond the buildings, bombarding Behemoth.
What is this?
Everyone's here.
Commander!
Blow her away, Rappy.
Roger that.
Rappy charges forward like a heat-seeking missile. She leaps into the air and spins, delivering a knockout kick to Behemoth's jaw. Smack. Behemoth is sent hurling across the ground. I quickly move to join the approaching group.
Commander! Are you okay?
Of course.
I knew you'd be okay. You're practically superhuman at this point.
Now you see why I call him that.
Superhuman!
Cinderella lands gracefully beside us.
That was a beautiful dance you did, Prince.
You like my silly monkey dance?
Now you're laying it on a bit thick.
Come on, let's keep it going. Let's finish them off.
Right, let's advance. Before I can even finish the order, Rappy is charging forward. She proceeds to unleash a hail of bullets at Behemoth, who is still reeling from the previous kick. Rappy, don't move alone!
I've got this under control.
Why is she acting like this? Rappy, stick together!
Behemoth!
She's really coming at me full force. Just a moment. I'll take care of these chumps.
Acting tough, even now. Leave it to me.
We've got to keep going. Then...
Rappy suddenly screeches to a halt. All around us, there's a strange vibration.
What is that? Is it just me? Or did it suddenly get darker?
Looking around, I can see Neon is right. It is darker around us. From my peripheral vision, I can vaguely make out a darkened wall. I turn my head, only to see a gigantic black wall surging towards us. Whoa, that's huge! Whoosh.
Is that some kind of tidal wave?
Tidal wave!
Everyone, grab onto whatever you can.
Hold tight.
It's a surreal sight. A towering 20-meter wave of black waters heading straight toward us. This reminds me of like Chaos's flood. Can't hold on much longer. I will never let go. As for the width, I can't even tell where it ends or begins.
We've got to get out of
Enna?
here!
No, I do not know that.
How? Cinderella, grab us and fly!
I won't be able to get high enough while carrying everyone. There's no escaping it. Just find something to hold on to, and hold on tight.
Damn it! Hey! Why are you grabbing me? I've got to hold on to something, don't I? I don't count. I'm a firepower master. That's precisely what I want to hold on to. All right then, hold on tight.
Rappy.
A dirty trick.
Rappy fires at Leviathan, but Behemoth blocks the way, blocking the bullets from reaching her.
Damn!
Iron Mouse I haven't watched enough. Isn't she the one who's always talking with frickin' Sea Dog VA? Which, I don't know, I always find them annoying, the whole trash taste crew. Rappy! The black wave gets closer and closer. I sprint towards Rappy, then throw myself at her, embracing her. After we hit the ground, I roll to the side and drag her behind a pillar.
Commander,
We'll talk later. Take cover! Swoosh. Everything gets even darker. The vibrations grow more intense and the noise becomes deafening. I hold tightly onto Rappy and the pillar, bracing for the incoming wave. I don't know, to me it's a bit immersion breaking, seeing them talk so much, I guess. I don't know. I guess I just don't like him as much, Connor. My entire body feels like it's been through a blender. I use all my remaining strength to stand up. I look around, the black wave is gone. In its place, I see something that makes me doubt my own vision. A big ball! Several rippling black spheres float in the air. They appear to be made of Leviathan's black water.
This Vophouse is a real thorn in my side. Not even that was enough to do the job.
Don't talk! You overdid it!
I was about to be killed. Pushing myself was the only option.
Where did everyone go?
Can't you tell? They're inside the Black Sea.
You mean those spheres?
That's right. They're all inside, slowly being crushed by the liquid metal. As a little bonus for myself, I'm parsing through the information contained in their nymphs. I still have to confirm if all that you told me was true.
You're able to do that?
How do you think we made it this far? We scraped together every last morsel of information we could get our hands on. The human race's skills, knowledge, everything. In a way, you could say we've inherited your human legacy. I suppose I should be thankful.
If you want to show thanks, why don't you pony up with some credits?
Maybe. I'll think about it. Behemoth!
On it!
Ugh. Behemoth's pincers slam me into the ground, crushing me. Not, however, to the point where it's deadly. She's clearly holding back.
I could see you clenching your fist, trying to draw out some blood. You were also leaning toward the Black Sea. You fooled me enough times. So be a good boy and stay right where you are. I'll let you go after I've extracted everything I want from the others.
Looks to me like you're scared.
I won't deny it. But there's nothing wrong with being cautious, is there? It's our prudence which has kept us alive up until now.
Would you like to hear something interesting?
Go on.
One of those people trapped in there is what you fear the most. The first heretic.
He's right.
A blue light beam sprouts out from the black sphere. Pew, 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 pew. More follow, firing wildly in all directions. The black sphere soon shatters, dissipating like a bubble that has been burst. Cinderella emerges from the sphere and lands gracefully on the ground.
Am I the only one who made it?
So what?
Will you return my prince to me?
Never.
Hand him over, and I will spare your life.
She's a big lewd fan of anime. Well, that's good. That's good. At least there's that. What kinds?
You may be extraordinary, oh great one, but it's clear that you're bluffing. We already know that you can't beat us.
Why would you call her that? She's obsolete.
Do you know, I was created for the sole purpose of extermination. I can't show you my true power if there are any bystanders around. Right now, all I need to worry about is my prince. Everyone else is safely trapped inside that sturdy bubble you made.
I said bluffing won't work, you outdated piece of garbage.
Glass slippers, full contact, annihilate.
Second generation Grimm's model! Incalculable numbers of beams come pouring out of Cinderella's glass slippers. The entire area is bathed in blinding light. So much so that I have to close my eyes. So dense are the beams that from a distance, it most likely resembles a single luminescent mass. I can't move. The light scorches the ends of my hair and brushes against the edges of my clothes as it passes. I'm too scared to even breathe. Although I can't see anything amidst the building light. blinding light, nor can I move. I can clearly hear the voices of Behemoth and Leviathan.
What is this? Levi, you're behind me!
Behemoth, save me!
You bastard!
There we go. I knew I'd draw you out eventually.
All the light focuses on Behemoth as she charges. The sound of the relentless barrage firing from glass slippers overlap, creating a strange noise. The light begins to fade. Leviathan lies on the ground in a heap. As for Behemoth, she's turned into something barely identifiable as a human.
Impressive. You're still alive. You're not going anywhere for a while. Perhaps ever again.
Mark my words. I'll kill you!
I don't think so.
Leviathan is swallowed up by the light and falls silent. Cinderella approaches and removes the remnants of Behemoth's pincers that are still on top of me.
Prince, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Oh, that's a relief. Oh.
Are you okay?
I may have pushed myself a bit too hard. I can feel my energy levels dropping. Don't worry. As long as I get some rest, I should recover quickly enough.
Cinderella fires another beam of light at the remaining black spheres. Like bubbles bursting, they shatter. And Rappy, Anise, Neon, and Grave all tumble to the ground.
I nearly died back there.
Are you okay, Cinderella?
Of course. Don't worry.
How about you, Commander?
I'm alright. Is everyone okay?
For now. Yes. Did you do all this, Cinderella? They've all been burnt to a crisp.
You were just talking about burning to a crisp, and that's exactly what they just said. How uncanny. The seemingly dead Leviathan suddenly springs up and lunges at Behemoth. Cinderella fires yet another light beam, slicing Leviathan in two. With a splat, one half falls on Cinderella's foot, while the other lands near Behemoth.
I figured this might happen.
Grave rushes towards Cinderella. Just as she grabs her, they both disappear, along with the bisected half of Leviathan that landed on Cinderella's foot. Only a black puddle remains. No, this can't be happening. I look towards to where Behemoth was. She's slowly rising up.
That hurts. I nearly bit the dust back.
Half was used to move Cinderella, and the other half was handed over to Behemoth.
We have to take her out before she resurrects! Yeah!
You all get on my nerves.
A mass of crystals completely surrounds me. I'm completely immobile. Behemoth charges. She blocks all incoming bullets and throws Anise against the wall. She takes Neon and hurls her towards Anise, and extends her claws toward Rappy. Rappy dodges the strike.
What? No longer on the offensive, are you? I know why you're avoiding me. You're scared.
Shut up!
It doesn't matter what you do.
Yeah, they're better than those
Inside,
anime
you've
men
already
or whatever,
lost.
that YouTube channel, but...
I said, shut up!
Behemoth swings her pincers out once more, hitting Rappy in the midsection and sending her flying. She slams into a nearby wall and slumps to the ground, motionless.
I really do feel like I'm at the end of my tether. I have no strength left. Time to wrap this up so I can get some rest. I wonder if I've even got the strength to finish this.
A red glowing dot appears on Behemoth's stomach.
What is this? A laser sight?
Behemoth staggers backwards. Another red glowing dot appears on her forehead. Bang, bang, bang! Behemoth's head tilts back as she collapses. She attempts to get up, convulsing violently.
What is this? Where is it coming from? Huh?
Boom! A series of explosions erupt out of Behemoth's abdomen and head. She writhes on the ground in excruciating pain.
It exploded from the inside?
A swarm of missiles heads toward her.
Not this again!
Oh yeah! Crystals shoot up in front of Behemoth, forming a protective barrier meant to block the missiles. However, the crystals almost immediately go dark and shatter. The swarm of missiles slam directly into Behemoth.
Oh, it's hot! Is that napalm? Damn it! Show yourselves!
Another red dot appears on Behemoth's abdomen inside.
Again? From inside? Damn!
Behemoth leaps into the distance, disappearing from sight. What was that? It's silent. You could hear a pin drop. Some time passes, and the crystals I'm encased in crumble and disappear. Crunch, crunch, crunch. I can hear footsteps, more than just one person. In the distance, beyond the smoke, I can make out the silhouettes of 3 people. Soon the shapes become more clear.
What are you staring at, weakling?
Oh, we're back. Just in the nick of time by the looks of it.
Absolute!
Yes. Reporting for duty.
Oh yeah. Super glow up!
Let the hunt begin.
Woohoo! Was that the end of that one?
Levi. You
Yeah, okay, we already watched that one. Nice. Alrighty, well, I think I'm gonna wrap it up for here. It looks like our number of people in chat and in the group are dwindling, and I have other videos to attend to. So thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed. Definitely subscribe to OtakuDaiKun for more waifu goodness. And until next time, celebrate your fandom.